Hello and welcome to Your Opinion Sucks, the podcast where some London-based students get together, have a little chit-chat and a chin wag about anything entertainment, TV, film, pop culture. I am joined again by the boys. With me, I've got... Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Nathan Bauer, usual host, taking a backseat this time because Laurence wanted to take the reins.
I didn't want to, I was forced into, but yeah.
Shall that be doing good?
Thank you. Yeah, I'm the boy, I'm Laurence. What's going on?
I'm Harry. I am also a boy. I'm being held here against my will, but I'm having a good time.
Someone cut him off.
Hi there, I'm Garrett, formerly known as Jennifer. I am one of the boys.
No.
Wow,
No.
that is
Can we
definitely
not?
how you start off a podcast,
Yeah.
by making some sort of, I'm assuming, transgender joke.
Hi there, I'm Garrett. Hi there, I'm Garrett.
Cool. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
No
Right.
racism or anything to start the show.
No, we have to be good because apparently we are soon to be making a radio show together.
Oh,
well,
Garrett
good.
just dropped that bomb, everyone.
Which our first one is going to go live in about 2 weeks. So it's kind of a lighter version of Your Opinion Sucks, a more structured version of this where we just have a discussion about movies. We possibly do a review, interviews, stuff like that, and it's going to be going live on the London South Bank Journalism radio show in 2 weeks. Woo! So look out for that. We'll give you more information on that as it comes. We're all very scared. Kai, introduce yourself.
I'm Kai. I'm in the control room.
Cool, thanks.
That's as good as it gets.
Yep, that'll do.
I'll do it.
Moving swiftly on.
Really good intro,
Okay,
that one.
so Harry, do you want to quickly talk us through this game you've came up with?
Yes, so I listen to other movie podcasts. I'm sorry, guys.
We all do, it's fine.
So
I don't even listen to our one.
That's a lie.
That is a lie. We've listened to it together. But on those movie podcasts, they usually come up with some sort of game where they give you a film from history and they say recast it with modern actors. It's like The Godfather or something.
Yeah.
But I came up with the reverse, where each of us make a cast of people that are still alive, and then we put them into a movie from history.
Cool.
So,
And we are all prepared for this, aren't we?
Okay, so I misunderstood. I thought I only had to find a film for my own cast, and then you guys would do. You would then say a film, and then I had to use my cast in your film. I didn't understand.
I mean,
But
we
I had
did
to-
explain it like 4 times.
I
Four
didn't pay
times.
attention.
Okay.
So tell you what, I will say my cast first, and then you guys will say the film that they should be in.
Okay, well, that's
Okay,
good because
that's
I've got
fine.
you
That sounds
first
fine.
Because
anyway.
you are the only ones that have prepared.
Oh, I'm actually quite a fan of my choice of this one.
So am I.
Okay, we'll go around the table.
Well, let's start with you.
Normally, okay.
Let's start with you.
Well, the film I'd put them in.
No, your cast. Just
Okay,
your cast, first of all.
Daniel Day-Lewis, Daniel Craig, Daniel Radcliffe, Danny DeVito, Emma Stone.
So there was
sounded-
almost a theme there.
I googled for so long, but I didn't. the only like Daniela of note was from Hollyoaks or something.
No,
so
no
I'm
one would
good.
know who that is.
I'm good.
The
Okay.
way you read them out there sounded like you were like reading Oscar nominations.
Yeah.
Like it could have easily just been, Daniel Day-Lewis, Daniel Craig, but you were like Daniel Lewis.
I can't wait for
Daniel
Daniel
Day-Lewis.
gets an
Daniel
Oscar.
Lewis.
Yeah.
Good job.
Okay, so what film did you pick for?
Oh, so I was supposed to pick a film.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
for yours, but then for the others as well.
Oh my god.
I picked Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
Oh no. Okay.
What's your logic?
All right, and
behind
who's
that?
playing who?
Daniel Day-Lewis plays Qui-Gon Jinn.
Okay.
It would work,
yeah,
alright?
fair.
Yeah, I can see that.
I want to know who Danny DeVito is going to
He's getting there.
Daniel Craig plays Mr. Kenobi.
Obviously.
We've got Daniel Radcliffe. Obviously, we'd have like a progression, so we'd be baby Radcliffe at first, and then we'd wait a couple
Okay.
years.
Okay.
So, like,
so
definitely how
you're
he is.
boyhooding this. You're filming it.
Yes, we're boyhooding Star Wars.
Okay.
With an already, 25-year-old man playing a 9-year-old boy, of course.
Yeah.
We would have Emma Stone playing Padme, obviously.
Sure.
Danny DeVito playing Watto. But you see, it would just be him Like
Yeah.
there wouldn't be CGI. It would just be him on strings.
It's better than I thought you were going to go with Darth Maul for Danny DeVito. I was
I
thinking like
honestly-
he's the only cast member left, really.
I honestly thought it was going to be Jar Jar Binks.
Oh.
Danny DeVito was Jar Jar Binks, but I'm kind of glad it's Watto though.
That would actually be better. That would be better than the Jar Jar
What
Binks
we
that
got?
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably would actually. I'd watch Danny DeVito in anything. So,
Yeah.
so are you happy with your cast? Do you think that would be better than the original Phantom Menace? Well, I do.
I do. I think it would be.
Yeah.
Although to be honest, it wouldn't actually change much. Although to be honest, it wouldn't actually change much. Because the problem with it isn't the cast. It was the
The writing
yeah.
and
Everything else.
the directing.
See,
Yeah.
that's why I brought up Phantom Menace, Harry. That was why. That was my point. That was the point I was going to make, and you ridiculed me.
And
Thanks.
now
Wow, we're getting deep here.
we don't need a domestic.
Much.
Let's calm on down. Harry, would you like to tell us your choices for Garrett's cast?
Yes. So my choice is The Departed.
Hey.
Oh.
So I can't actually remember. I didn't put that much effort into it. I won't lie. I can't actually remember any of this.
This is your game.
I know, it's fun, isn't it? I couldn't remember the names of the characters, so I've put the actors, if you can remember which sort of characters they played.
Yes.
So I would have Daniel Day-Lewis in Jack Nicholson's role as the head of the Irish mob. You know, kind
Yeah.
of scary, intimidating guy.
Frank.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you,
Cool, thanks,
Google.
Kai.
And-
Kai on the Google.
And I figured that he's already worked with Martin Scorsese before as from Gangs of New York, Bill the Butcher, or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
I've got Danny DeVito as Martin Sheen's character, the chief of police.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, because he can play serious stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
I think we know him from comedic roles, but he can be serious at
The
times.
stripper in Friends.
Thank you, Google.
Daniel Radcliffe as Leo DiCaprio's character, just leading man and just behind enemy lines.
Are you a co-op?
A cop.
Are you a co-op?
I'd like to see Daniel Craig as either Mark Wahlberg or Ray Winston, because
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that Daniel Craig's American accent is awful, much like Ray Winston's.
I think he played an American in Lara Croft Tomb Raider, and I remember just thinking, oh, that's not good. So
He even sounds a bit... I think he's just an uncomfortable guy. Even when he's playing Bond, he just sounds a bit sort of like really
Constipated.
odd. Yeah,
But
that's what it is.
let's remember he absolutely hates Bond though. So
Yeah,
maybe that has
he hates it
something to
enough
do
to
with it.
sign on for more films.
has he signed on now?
No, but he did. He hated it before he signed on to do Skyfall.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Fair.
Well, he hates
Continue.
Bond, but he loves money. So
Yeah, he does.
true.
He does.
And
Oh,
I've got Emma Stone as the psychiatrist lady, is what I've called her, because I don't know the character's name or the actress's name.
Kai, you're slacking. Come on.
Vera Farmiga.
Sure, why not?
yeah,
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Dr. Madeline Madden.
Of course.
There we are.
I remember that. Very
Yeah.
memorable character.
Yeah. What a name.
There we go. Oh, go away, Google.
Yeah, it's just a simple cast for a decent movie, and I feel like if they remade it, it would come out just as good.
Just as good.
Actually, no, because Matt Damon and Leo DiCaprio did. What are you doing, man?
Is that a Canadian $5?
That's legal tender.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Okay, permission to crack on with my choice.
Wait,
Yeah,
is Harry
Laurence.
done? Is Harry done?
How's it done with you?
Did you have more
Are you
to
done?
say?
Nah, not already. Laurence,
Okay.
go ahead.
Oh, go on. You had more to
No,
say.
because I was literally just gonna add like a little bit, but it doesn't matter.
No,
Oh, no, we want to hear your ad.
Jesus
So,
fucking Christ.
okay, so I picked The Departed because I feel like it was a decent film, obviously a very good film,
Yeah.
and I think with this cast it would still be very much the same sort of film. I think it was good casting in the original, but Daniel Day-Lewis can do a very intimidating character, much like Jack Nicholson can.
Yeah.
Daniel Radcliffe is a alright lead. Whether or not his American accent would stand up, I don't know.
It's okay.
And I'd just like to see Danny DeVito as just being thrown out a window. Spoilers, by the
Yeah,
way, for
sure.
The Departed,
It's quite an
2008's
old movie, yeah.
Departed.
Okay, cool.
Okay. The film I've gone for is Prisoners. I don't know if
Oh,
anyone's
nice.
familiar with
I
it.
love
Okay,
that film.
Kai's
I
familiar.
haven't actually seen it.
Okay, everyone else can mute then, because it's going to be me and Kai talking, I suppose. Okay, so the main character originally played by Hugh Jackman is Keller, who I've replaced with Daniel Day-Lewis, purely because he's this kind of, like Harry said, he can play a sort of threatening character, and like I get the feeling if he grew a little bit of a beard going on, he could probably portray that kind of butch man. So basically, this guy is a guy that like loses his daughter, and he kind of goes a bit kind of crazy.
Yeah, she's been kidnapped. And
Yeah, she's been kidnapped, and he has no idea. And like, sort of, the detectives are helping him, but he doesn't. He basically thinks he's out on his own trying to find her, and no one really gives a crap.
Right.
Detective Loki, originally played by Jake Gyllenhaal, I've replaced with Daniel Craig. Is probably my least favourite casting choice, but you know, because it was Garrett, I had to throw him in there. Purely, actually, ironically, because Jake Gyllenhaal just does the role very, very well. I don't think he would need to be recast if I was trying to make a perfect version of this. Okay, so Nancy Birch and Franklin Birch are two characters. I'm unsure who played Nancy, but
Viola Davis.
Was it Viola Davis?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so Franklin was played by Terrence
Howard.
Howard, yeah. I've actually switched them up to be a younger couple, purely because Garrett gave me Daniel Radcliffe and Emma Stone. But also, I think they could be a bit more fresh.
Also, a whiter couple.
A whiter couple, yeah.
Won't face any backlash for that.
Yeah. Oh, well, Garrett can get the backlash for that, seeing as you know he didn't choose any black actors. No, but I think
that works.
I think it works. It can bring like a level of freshness to it. Like, I mean, I wasn't a fan of how Keller and Franklin were like the same kind of age.
Yeah.
There wasn't really any playoff between them, and I know it shouldn't have been like this kind of like buddy cop type thing, but it annoyed me that there wasn't really any dynamic between them. And finally, Danny DeVito as Alex Jones, purely just because he kind of looks uncomfortably weird.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get the feeling that could work. Alex Jones is this kind of person that Hugh Jackman believes has kidnapped his daughter for the entire time. I'm not going to say what his role in the film ends up being, but it turns out that yeah, he's basically just a weirdo that Hugh Jackman is imprisoned, and Danny DeVito, you know, with respect, is a bit of a weirdo. So yeah, I feel like that could be cool.
He's not a weirdo.
Oh, he's a bit of a weirdo.
He's not.
Google him right now and tell me you'd kiss his face.
I would absolutely kiss his face.
Not knowing he's Danny DeVito.
No.
Exactly. Right, moving swiftly on.
Okay, so my pick for Garrett's cast was Shaun of the Dead.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that would really work.
Shut up, you didn't even do this correctly, so shut up. Okay,
Come on, let's hear him out.
Now, as Shaun, who was of course originally played by Simon Pegg, I changed that to Daniel Radcliffe.
Okay.
He's quite goofy. He's quite funny. He's got the comedy chops. He can play that role quite well.
I can see that.
Ed is Danny DeVito,
Yeah.
obviously, because
who else?
Because who else? Yeah. Liz, who was Sean's girlfriend in the film, originally played by Kate
Daniel
Ashfield.
Day-Lewis.
No, Daniel Craig.
Wait, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Gay love interest.
Yeah, gay love interest. Why not? It's 2017.
It
It
is,
is.
gay.
2017.
Yeah, and then as Diane, who was the annoying Irish girl,
Yeah.
I've then got Emma Stone in that place,
Yeah.
just because
That could work.
Emma Stone was there too, so
She
why not?
She had to be there somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. And then as her kind of boyfriend, kind of not, of a Irish guy, David, who was originally played by Dylan Moran, I've got Daniel Day-Lewis, just because Daniel Day-Lewis is weird. He's a method actor, and I would like to see him throw himself into that role. I'd like to see him do shit theatre around London for a few weeks to fully immerse himself in his role, because that'd just be hilarious.
Yeah.
So there
Really
you go.
ham it up.
And we get to see him perform in theatre.
You put a lot of thought into that, Nathan. Well done.
I did. I
well
took
done.
this seriously.
Yeah. At 4 in the morning.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, let's. So that's Garrett's bit over.
For the rest of the section.
Who's next?
My cast.
Your cast.
Which
This
was
is actually going
I
in
liked-
order of how I have it.
cool.
Yeah.
Yours was. Yeah, go ahead.
It's my. If you want to say my cast, please go ahead. No, I'm joking. It's my thing. My cast is Nick Cage, Joaquin Phoenix, Hugh Laurie, Amanda Seyfried, and Emma Watson.
Sorry, can you just say that second name again? Thank you.
Okay. I thought this would happen.
My cast is Nick Cage, Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, okay, right.
Not Johan
Right.
Phoenix.
I have gone my entire life believing that his name is pronounced Johan Phoenix.
You're an idiot.
Right. I have only ever heard my friends pronounce it that way, so we're all idiots then.
Yes.
So
Yes.
just forgive me. Right, if you
Right.
learn the English language because it's taught to you from a child.
Yeah.
That's the only time I've ever heard that man's name pronounced, therefore it was taught to me. I am not the idiot. Fuck you.
I mean, you are, but sure. Carry on, Harry.
To the listeners, Laurence just gave me the biggest Death Stare I've ever seen. He is really passionate about this. So
I am.
That is my cast.
I should not be blamed for this. Anyway.
Garrett, go first. Which movie would you cast my cast in?
I would cast your cast in the
Attack of the Clones.
the 2015 Mad Max film.
Okay.
Nicolas Cage as Mad Max. My world is fire and blood.
Sure.
Phoenix
Yes.
as the war boy that helps out. Can't remember his name.
Nux, I think.
Yeah,
Nux,
Nux,
yeah.
his
The
name,
guy
yeah.
with the cancer on his shoulder or whatever. Hugh Laurie as the bad guy.
Immortan Joe.
Immortan Joe. Amanda Seyfried. As Imperator Furiosa.
Right.
And Emma Watson as pregnant bitch who dies.
Wow.
Okay.
Nice. Not bad for on the fly.
Yeah. That actually wasn't that awful either.
I can imagine it, yeah. I could imagine it.
Please do the Nick Cage again. I like that.
No. Not the base!
Okay, Laurence, what's your pick?
For Harry's cast. No, not Harry's cast.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
Harry's
Harry's
cast. Yes, okay. I've gone for The Wolf of Wall Street.
Okay.
Yeah, please don't. Oh, this is my least favourite. But yeah, so I've got. Was it Joaquin? Right, that guy as Jordan Belfort, obviously. Donnie Azoff, I've went in a different direction. As fun as Jonah Hill was, I feel like Hugh Laurie could play kind of off him.
I can see that.
He's not typically known for his funny roles, but
No, he is.
No,
He's
no,
done some comedy.
he has done some comedy. But when I think Hugh Laurie, I don't think hilarious. Like, I don't know. I think that could work. Okay, so obviously I know Wolf of Wall Street's tone is a bit kind of up in the air and a bit sort of silly at times. So I'm gonna really have to ham that up because, thank you, Harry, Nick Cage somehow had to be involved in this. So he's gonna play Agent Patrick Denham, I believe his name is, which is basically the only agent
cop.
that's onto him the entire time.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he could really do those scenes. With the scene where he's on the boat and he's like throwing money. Those scenes could be quite funny with Nick Cage. Amanda Seyfried as Naomi, and Emma Watson as Jordan Belfort's first wife, the one that he
The mother
cheats
from
on
How
with.
I Met Your Mother.
I'd reverse
Yeah,
that
yeah.
personally.
I would
Would you?
also reverse that.
Would you reverse that?
Yeah.
Reasons. Give me reasons.
Emma Watson's
younger and hotter.
I wouldn't say hotter personally, but
I
she's
personally
younger.
would.
All right.
Well, let's leave us judging women out.
What would you rate him, boys?
I would also have made Nick Cage Jordan Belfort.
Would you?
I reckon
actually-
Nick Cage would be better as Jordan.
Oh
Okay.
no, but
I don't think he'd be better.
He
but
still has to carry the entire film, and Leonardo DiCaprio, like, he's funny.
Well, no, I don't mean better than Leo, obviously.
But I was trying to get this as good as possible, Kai. That's why I threw him, Nick Cage, in like a kind of minor role, minor but main role.
I'm surprised that you didn't put him as Matthew McConaughey's
McConaughey.
McConaughey's character.
See, I thought about that, but I thought that the Agent Patrick Denham was more kind of a central character that I had to fill.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, I can see how it would work as that as well. To be fair, yeah, I'm okay.
Cool. He's an older gentleman now. I hope that Nick Cage has come out of his the bees stage and is going.
I don't think he has.
No, have you seen the trailer for that new movie he's in? Where
No, what's he in?
it's about a guy who believes that he talks to God. He's played by Russell Brand, and then
Oh my god!
I think he goes to Afghanistan to. I can't remember what he does. I think his plan is to kill Osama bin Laden or something. And
that sounds awful.
He's got very bold plans in his films, doesn't he? Yeah, like kill Osama bin Laden, steal the Declaration of Independence.
Good job.
That one, yeah.
Cool.
I need to stop. Right, let's move on.
Nathan.
Yes. So for your film, I chose The Matrix.
Okay.
Smash hit of 1999, I believe, maybe.
Google man.
So in the main role, Keanu Reeves was originally playing Neo. I changed that to Nick Cage because
That's
19
interesting.
The sooner we get Nick Cage out of these things, the better.
No, more Nick Cage.
No.
That's what I say. Yeah, Nick Cage in the main role because that would be incredible. Morpheus, originally played by Laurence Fishburne. I chose Emma Watson instead.
Okay.
Because she's quite an intelligent woman. She can pull off that kind of smart leader type role. I think
can
well.
see that,
So
yeah.
For Trinity, who was originally played by Carrie-Anne Moss, I've got Amanda Seyfried because Amanda Seyfried.
You had to put her in somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Agent Smith, who was brilliantly played by Hugo Weaving.
Yeah.
I've got Hugh Laurie.
Yeah, he could play good.
I think he could do a good role.
I can
Agent
see
Smith
that.
would be British, but
British has always been a big Hollywood bad
Hollywood
guy
villain.
stereotype. I think
Exactly.
that would work.
Yeah.
So, and then the Oracle would be Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
Just for a laugh.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't
enough.
it previously Whoopi Goldberg? Or was it...
No, no.
It was Gloria Foster
Yeah.
originally.
Just move.
You're doing well at this.
Move past that
No,
one.
the actress did change though, didn't they?
They did. I think they changed
they?
it in the second film or the third.
I didn't know
I
that.
don't know.
Yes,
Yeah.
the first actress died. sadly.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
They had to change
Yeah,
it.
they changed her. So.
Now I really didn't want to know.
And then she was like, "I've changed. Look at me, because
Yeah.
the Matrix can change."
The Matrix. Oh, is that how they explained it?
Yeah, the whole film just
Oh.
weird.
Alright.
Got weird after that.
Swiftly moving forward.
Laurence.
My cast.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, my cast. I've got Adam Driver, Ed Norton, Ruby Rose, Carey Mulligan, and Gary Oldman. So yeah,
I had to Google who Carrie Mulligan was.
Carey Mulligan. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
She's
I'm not
actually
gonna lie.
quite well known.
She's what I know her from most of all is Doctor Who.
She's in Drive.
She was in the Weeping Angels episode.
She's very, very, very good in Drive.
not seen Drive.
Mate, watch it. You're wasting your life if you
Fair.
haven't seen Drive. It's a very good film. Yeah, so I'll just crack on with who I've put them as, unless anyone wants to take it from me first.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Okay, so Aldo Rain, I've kept.
Oh wait, did you do yours?
No, mainly because I didn't think of one.
Oh,
What?
So, but forget that.
Do you wanna,
Nah.
go crazy or?
No.
okay.
So you've come up with your own one. You've gone
Yes.
for what?
Inglourious Bastards. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes, I didn't actually say the name of it. Inglourious Bastards. Aldo Rain, who's obviously the main character, I've kept as Brad Pitt because personally no one can do it better. But don't worry, I have still used the rest of my cast. Donnie Donowitz, who actually plays is like the bear Jew in the film, I've put as Adam Driver.
I can see that.
I can see that. Archie Hecox, who is Michael Fassbender's character, I've put down as Edward Norton. Mate, I need to have some water. Bridget von Hammersmark. No, it's cool. I don't actually need some water. I'm cool. Bridget von Hammersmark, I've put down as Ruby Rose because she's like, there's two very, very cool female characters in this, but out of Carey Mulligan and Ruby Rose, I see her being the more hardcore one. You know, I'm pretty sure we can all see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Shoshana is kind of obviously starts off as this feeble girl. She's in a very compromising position, but then grows to be a bit kind of badass. I've put down as Carey Mulligan because I feel like she could handle herself well in that role. Starts off as like, she's in Drive, she's very timid, and then like you said in Doctor Who, she kind of does like, I know it's obviously Doctor Who, comparing Doctor Who to Drive. No, but she still does kind of show off some like,
She was good at Doctor Who.
Yeah,
She was very
like
good.
getting the job done, like
Yeah.
that kind of type of attitude. And obviously Gary Oldman, I've put down as what was his name?
Hans?
Hans.
Was it
Yeah,
Hans?
who played Hans?
Christopher
That's it,
Christoph
yeah.
Waltz.
Yeah, Christoph Waltz. I've replaced with Gary Oldman purely because Gary Oldman has shown some good skill with accents in his work.
Oh yeah.
And also I think he's probably one of the most experienced actors there. I mean, I feel like he rivals Brad Pitt, but I think he trumps Brad Pitt in terms of talent, and that's a very difficult character to play, and I think Gary Oldman could do it justice. So
Yeah.
who wants to crack on?
Cool. I'll go next. So for yours, I chose Super. Has anyone seen Super?
I haven't seen Super.
James Gunn's movie,
Yes, I've seen
Super.
Super.
Garrett's seen Super.
Give me a quick overview.
Okay, so it's like Kick-Ass, but more adult,
Okay.
more real, basically.
Yeah.
It's one of my favourite movies ever. It's a lot of fun. So basically, the main role of Frank who was originally played by Rainn Wilson, the guy who decides to become a superhero, is going to be played by Adam Driver, just because Adam Driver's quite weird, isn't he?
He is a weird guy.
You look at him, even in Star Wars, where he's like playing a sort of serious role, there's just something that's off about him. There's something that's not quite right. So I think he'd be good in that role.
He looks like a bit sketchy, a bit dubious all the time.
Not all there, really.
Yeah,
a bit messed up. Libby, who was Ellen Page, greatly played by Ellen Page, would be played by Ruby Rose.
Okay.
Because she's quite hard, she's quite tough. She's a tough-looking character. So I think she could play that sidekick role quite well. Jacques, who was played by Kevin Bacon, the main villain, would be Edward Norton. I think Edward Norton can do a good villain.
That's good.
What I'm thinking is kind of like his character in Birdman, where he's arrogant, where he just takes the stage, essentially.
Yeah.
I think he'd be very good in that role. Sarah, who was originally played by Liv Tyler, which is the main character's girlfriend, would be Carey Mulligan, because I needed another female role to fill. And the Holy Avenger, which is originally played by Nathan Fillion. It's a character that, if you haven't seen it, he comes to Rainn Wilson in a dream because he's like a Christian superhero who touches his brain and gives him the idea to become a superhero. It's a small role, but it's excellent in the movie, and I think Gary Oldman would be
fair enough
incredible in that role. By the way, you should all watch Super. It's brilliant.
Cool.
It does sound pretty cool.
It's one of my favourite movies ever made.
When did it come out?
Like
2010.
Is it just me, or is it around that time Kevin Bacon kind of went through a phase of just playing every villain?
Are you complaining?
I'm not complaining, but I feel
it was
like he
his
did.
resurgence.
Yeah.
And now
Kevin Bacon didn't
he's
need a resurgence. Kevin Bacon's always been great.
Yeah.
no, he's always been great, but he hasn't been around for a long time.
To be fair, have you seen the advert where he's in Britney Spears' clothing?
I love that advert.
Oh, you would, wouldn't you?
Wow, that's a bit.
Okay, moving on.
Bloody hell, Laurence.
Everyone's cast for that one. Am I going first?
Do you haven't cast that one?
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
Did you?
2005's King Kong.
Oh, Harry's excited.
I see we're back on the King Kong podcast.
Carey Mulligan would play Naomi Watts' Anne Darrow,
Okay.
the damsel in distress. Jack Black's character, Carl Denham, would be played by Gary Oldman.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
I can see that very well. Kai, keep your clicks to a minimum, please.
Sorry,
Yeah.
mate.
I'll kill you. Edward Norton would play Adrian Brody's character. Just pretty simple.
Who's
I
Adrian
think.
Brody.
Huh? Adrian Brody is the guy that does all the Wes Anderson
I thought you
stuff.
said Agent Brody.
Agent Brody.
Yeah, I got that as well.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Jamie Bell, who just plays like the young sort of
Guy.
Jimmy,
Yeah.
whatever. I'm pretty sure. Yep, it's called Jimmy. Would be Ruby Rose because it's 2017, guys. And Adam Driver would play Kong.
What, CGI or
No,
just Adam Driver?
He just can't shave for a month, and he's just got to get out there and do it.
a gorilla. Yeah.
Peter Jackson's forced perspective just making him look massive, picking up Carey Mulligan.
Yeah.
Fair.
Chewbacca.
Can you do a convincing ape gorilla impression?
I'm not Andy Serkis.
Oh god, that
wow.
really hurt. Yeah.
Together, strong.
Nice.
Yeah, cool.
Very, very good.
Thank you. Harry, do you have a cast?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I chose 7. So 7 and
Seven.
it's pretty simple. I didn't really stretch too far. I had Adam Driver in Brad Pitt's role as the young detective
Can
who's
see that.
pretty
Yeah.
rash. Gary Oldman as Morgan Freeman's role. You know, he's a bit older, a bit wiser, and a bit slower.
Bit whitewashy.
Yeah, but
We've all done a bit of
yeah, we have.
whitewashing here.
Right,
Ruby,
no, we haven't. Just to get that out.
Carey Mulligan as Gwyneth Paltrow's character, because they're very much the same. They would be, you know,
In a box.
yeah, and just very timid
Spoilers.
and really quite boring.
Fair.
Edward Norton as the C7 and then
Seven.
Kevin Spacey's character.
Okay.
Because I can't remember the film that he was in. Edward Norton, that is, where he's a bit younger. He plays the crazy guy with schizophrenia.
Fight Club.
Yeah, Fight Club.
No. Sorry, I think he's done 2 films about him having multiple personalities. But anyway, he was really quite
Hulk.
good in that. 3 then. Maybe we just all think that Edward Norton has schizophrenia, but he's very good in that, so I'd cast him as the creepy sort of Kevin Spacey character, and then Ruby Rose, because I haven't seen her in anything, as the dead whore.
Oh, she was in Orange Is the New Black.
That's the first.
Oh, I know what she's in. I just haven't seen
okay.
it.
She's
Fair enough.
I don't think she's that good, to be honest.
I don't think she's particularly talented, and I also don't think she chooses her projects well, and I think that'll be her downfall.
Yeah. I mean, she chose Triple X, the Return of
She
Sandy
did,
Cage.
yeah. So the thing is, right, she is good. Personally, I haven't seen her in loads of stuff, but she is talented. But the problems with her is that she has gone on this massive, because she's a kind of mainstream female actress now with a lot of tattoos. She's a bit kind of unorthodox.
She's gonna get stereotyped in that kind of like badass female
yeah,
character.
she
role,
she is, and Tumblr have done her absolutely no favors, as you can imagine.
Well, no.
Just literally transforming her into Tumblr bait. So yeah,
It very much depends on what she feels as an actress. I don't know if she cares that much.
That's
I mean,
No, true.
does Jason Statham sit at home at night and think, why can't I get La La Land?
Maybe.
Well,
Maybe he came
I
out of that
very
film.
much highly doubt it.
Well,
Everyone came out of that film wanting to be Ryan Gosling,
Yeah.
but I doubt.
Jason Statham especially.
No, I highly doubt he did.
I wanted to be Emma Stone in the hands of Ryan Gosling, but sure.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Carry on.
Is that everyone for Lawrence's?
Yes.
I believe so. Yeah,
Okay.
Over to Nathan.
Is it me now? Ooh, blah, blah, blah.
you've
Okay.
got quite a good cast actually.
Mine was quite hard, I thought.
No,
Yeah,
I got the perfect one, and I just
Okay.
thought of it.
Okay, cool. Better not be mine. So my cast is Ewan McGregor, David Tennant, 2 Scottish men, Helen Mirren, Aziz Ansari, and Anne Hathaway.
Aziz Ansari, as Gareth said outside, a bit of a stretch on an acting choice, but we
No.
still.
I didn't say a bit of a stretch for an acting choice. I can't remember what I said, but
You,
it wasn't
you
that.
definitely did say that.
I actually, one of my favourite Netflix series is A Master of None.
It's a great series.
love
It is. It's very good. It's been renewed as well.
Oh, good.
I think Aziz Ansari has the potential, but he hasn't had his breakthrough in
serious
acting yet.
Okay,
Well, he does good in the comedic role though. He's good
Yeah,
as
which is what I've cast him in.
fair.
Carry on.
Let's hear yours first then.
Are you not? Oh, you haven't even said the cast yet.
Oh, am I
just
doing
said
that
the
one
cast.
first?
It's your cast.
yeah. You have to
You
announce
haven't
it.
even
Oh.
said
I mean-
the cast yet.
Well,
Oh.
okay.
The host is really taking a back seat today, guys.
you didn't finish.
I'm not the host today. Okay. Okay, so my film I chose then is Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh.
Another James Gunn movie.
I'm
As
sensing a theme.
Peter Quill slash Star. Well, no, it's only 2. As Star Lord, I chose Ewan McGregor because Ewan McGregor can play that kind of action hero role quite well. He's,
I would have gone David Tennant personally.
Would you?
Yeah.
Well, you'll see. I'm actually really not happy with my David Tennant choice, but
Well,
Okay.
did you pick Lee Pace?
no. Gamora, who was originally played by Zoe Saldana, I picked Anne Hathaway. She can do action. She can fit
Yeah.
into a catsuit. We all saw Catwoman.
Yeah.
So
Very true. Very true.
there we go. Drax, the Destroyer. I chose David Tennant.
What? Well, that's just perfect casting, isn't it?
I
Yeah.
know.
Someone
I don't-
replaced James Gunn with this genius.
My thinking behind it is David Tennant's quite funny. He is a very funny actor, and if you keep his original Scottish accent in that role, don't beef him up. Keep him as the skinny Scottish guy he is. Give him some knives.
What, Drax the Destroyer?
Yeah,
Don't beef him up.
yeah. No, he's fine
Okay.
as he is. And then I don't know. I think he could be funny. I think it could be good.
I agree with you. He's funny. I personally could not see him. David Tennant, the very pencil-thin man, as Drax
Fair.
the Destroyer.
As Groot, I chose Aziz Ansari.
Nathan, right here in my hands are 5 Scottish pounds. It's legal tender.
Oh, legal tender.
£5 says that my cast for your film is better than your cast for your film.
I'll judge.
I won't.
Yeah,
disagree
my
with that.
film with that cast. Okay.
All right, sure.
There it is.
Kaya's judge.
Did you pick the same film?
Huh? No.
No. Okay. And then Rocket, who was originally played by Bradley Cooper, is Helen Mirren. because people love Rocket Raccoon. People love that he's that kind of rough, kind of like New York-esque accent that Bradley Cooper throws on for him, right? Yeah. Just imagine the exact same role, the exact same dialogue, okay, but instead of that rough New York accent, you got Helen Mirren's beautiful, posh, refined English accent. Tell me you wouldn't want to see that.
I'm
Tell me you wouldn't
the
want
second
to see
teaser.
that.
We're just her going, now don't push that button.
Exactly. It'd be amazing. Tell me you wouldn't see that film.
I feel like if this film was actually made instead of the one that we got, it would either be the worst casting in history or possibly the best.
I was really
Let's
worried
go all
about
out,
my
baby.
choices. I was really worried about my choices, and now I'm confident.
I'm
I
sticking
wouldn't
by
be worried after that.
Yeah, no, I really am not.
No, I'm sticking by mine.
£5 is on the line, so I'll go
Okay.
next.
Okay, here we go.
Your cast.
My cast.
Your cast in Fifth Element.
Okay.
Alright?
Yeah.
He's already won.
I've won, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I've already won. Mila Jovovich's character, Lilu, would obviously be played by Anne Hathaway. Simple. Ewan McGregor plays Bruce Willis. Chris Tucker character, Ruby Rod, or whatever. Aziz Ansari. That's a role that he could shine in.
Yeah,
and
he
know
could.
it.
Yeah, he really
He
could.
could basically just play his character from Parks and Recs and he'd be fine.
Yep.
Gary Oldman, his character, Jean-Baptiste Emmanuel Zorg, would be played by David Tennant.
Very well.
And he like nearly would rival Gary Oldman, I'd say.
Yeah.
And Helen Mirren would play that diva person that sings.
Give him a fucking fiver. Just give him a fucking
Yeah, give me
fiver.
my own fiver back.
No one won or lost there, so I don't know why.
I was expecting you to throw down a fiver as well, but fine.
I ain't got no. I got like £3 in change. So
I'll take it.
no,
I ain't got no cash.
I ain't got no cash. Then. Okay. Where are we?
Harry, do you want to crack on?
Yes, I think in comparison to your twos, I've just played it safe. I've gone for Midsummer
risks.
Night's Dream. You know, the movie with Kevin Kline and Rupert Everett.
Everyone seems to want David Tennant to do a bit of Shakespeare, don't they?
Because he's good in it.
Yeah.
He is very good.
He's good.
So I had Ewan McGregor as Oberon, the King of the Fairies, just because I liked him as Obi-Wan Kenobi. You know, very astute and very smart man, and why not?
Oberon Kenobi.
Kill yourself. Helen Mirren as Titania, the Queen of the Fairies, because it's Helen Mirren.
Yeah.
Aziz Ansari as Puck, because
Oh, that would be so good.
That
I
would
don't know
be
where
very,
else to
very
put
good.
him.
Yeah,
So
no,
just
that would
put
be
him.
good.
This is surprisingly turned out really, really well. I like this.
Anne Hathaway as Hermia, because she's pretty naff, so
Okay.
just put her in a very boring role. And controversial one, I think, David Tennant as Bottom.
I can see it though. Yeah.
Silence.
Yeah.
No.
Tumbleweed.
Because he's very charismatic and very funny, and I think he could play. Well, I've seen Bottom played in so many different ways. One way I saw him being played was just as an arrogant actor, you know, as sort of full of himself. Like I'm sure you've come across the types where it's just like, oh yes, I've done this and I've done that, and I was an extra in.
What one name comes to mind?
Shut the fuck up.
It's not you, don't worry.
I know it's
You
not
know.
me because I know. Yeah.
You know who it is.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Should we just say it and then cut it?
That's cut.
Yeah, that's cut.
Please, can that be cut? He's actually a
I
nice
meant
guy
it.
when he's not.
He is a nice
yeah.
guy, but
And
yeah.
he'd also make a fantastic Bottom.
I'd top him.
Oh, that's not cut.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Gay Podcast.
I'd listen to that. Okay, is that everyone?
No, I've got my
Lawrence is
my
yet
cast.
to go.
Okay. What's
Are you
going on
okay?
over here?
Nothing.
What?
I misunderstood what you meant, and I thought you mean I'd watch Garrett top.
Oh, why does this have to get cut?
It actually does. Is the
Yeah,
sad
it
thing.
does. Or maybe I'll just bleep the name out. Who knows?
Yeah, do that.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah,
funny.
do that. That'll be funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'll keep the whole course, you know, which is 90% of our audience,
Yeah.
annoyed at us, thinking it might be them. Why not?
So this is mainly just for us when we record it back, but we just had the meeting with the woman, and we can't have this chatty stuff in that radio section, and I'm gonna miss it.
Well, yeah, but we'll still be able to do it here.
Yeah, but we can't talk about me topping some dude.
Oh no!
I could put that in the script if you wish.
We can't talk about it now, Garrett. We're cutting.
No, we can't.
just
Yeah, why
for when you cut this later.
Okay.
Never mind.
Okay, I've got
Just
my
imagine me.
right. Okay.
And that's cut.
Okay,
Anyway, yeah.
Laurence.
Right, I've got my my picks for Nathan's cast. I've gone with Shutter Island,
Okay.
which I thought was a bit and I'm going to take it back. This is actually my least favourite casting, but I still think it's better than Nathan's. So
How dare you?
we
sir.
should. Oh no,
Mine would
not
be
difficult.
incredible.
How dare I? How dare you? Where's that from? That's a quote.
How dare I? How dare you? It's from like everything.
Yeah, true. Okay, Teddy Daniels. I've had as Ewan McGregor. I'll go back to explain that later. Chuck, who was previously played by Mark Ruffalo, I'm going to throw down as David Tennant.
Okay.
I feel like these two Scotsmen could work well together as a kind of duo.
Yeah.
So that's probably why.
The Scottish love each other.
Yeah. Dr. Corley, who was previously played by Ben Kingsley, I believe. I've replaced with Helen Mirren. Yeah. No, I feel like I don't know. I feel like it could be very interesting, and I'd like to see how the character of Teddy Daniels would interact with a woman, especially in that scene where they're having a big argument by the fireplace in Corley's house. So that could be interesting. Anne Hathaway I've put as Dolores. I kind of wanted to get her out of the way, a bit like Harry. I think she's a bit bland.
Yeah.
So she can be Teddy Daniels' dead wife. And Aziz Ansari. If everyone remembers Rachel, the girl that went missing.
Right.
Yeah, I've put Aziz Ansari as him because I also wanted to get him out of the way slightly.
How dare you?
I'm sorry. I'm
How
sorry.
dare
He's
you.
not. He didn't fit, and everyone else did, and fuck you guys.
If Shutter Island was a comedy, then maybe.
Yeah. Shutter Island isn't really that typical funny film, is it? So.
Hey guys, there's a spooky lady and she's gone missing. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, I killed my wife and children. Ooh.
Oh no!
Aziz Ansari's great. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Stop
My
doing
iPad's
that. It's
full.
really.
Yeah.
What are you
irritating.
doing?
My
I would
iPad's
suggest
still-
moving your iPad.
No, it's fine there.
Okay.
Okay, so is that everyone?
I believe that's
everybody.
That's everyone.
I believe
All right.
that was a success.
Apart from the bonus round.
The bonus.
Oh, the
round.
bonus
Oh,
round.
The
Yeah.
bonus round. Harry, do you want to talk us through the bonus round?
So, although we nearly all completely failed, when I brought this up to the chat, I did specify that the casts that we came up with could be all male or all female, but you could choose who you put in it. But I think all of us have gone for majority male.
Yeah.
I think all of us went for 3 men and 2 women, with one exception, I think, with Garrett. So, with a resurgence really in women just being actually credited in movies and so on, with the recent release of Ghostbusters, the
Great film.
refranchise, which unfortunately I haven't actually seen it myself. I hear it's a bad film because it's a bad film,
It's
not due to
It's not terrible. It's
I-
just kind of okay.
Okay.
The problems don't lie with the fact that the cast is
Not at all.
female,
Yeah,
so
not at all.
that's a very, very good thing.
Yeah.
And there's going to be an Ocean's 11 remake, or it's been made, or
It's
is
an
Ocean's
Ocean's
8.
8.
Ocean's
Yeah.
8.
Yeah, that's what they call it.
all
I'm
female cast.
Interested to see how that's going to turn out.
Yeah.
Not because of the female cast again, because of the premise.
Yep. So I've asked the guys to think of a film which has a male majority cast or a mix, and then reverse the roles, the gender roles. And what have you guys come up with?
Can I take a stand? I've
Yeah,
got
you
mine
go-
here.
you go first.
Okay, I've gone with the 2016's buddy cop, The Nice Guys,
Okay.
directed by Shane Black.
Excellent.
It is a very, very good movie, and the pairing of Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling was very, very cool. But something I would like to see reversed, yeah. So I've gone for Holland March, which was Ryan Gosling's kind of silly, goofy character. I've put down Jessica Brown Finley. Downton Abbey, Misfits.
Which one is she in Misfits?
In Misfits, she is the virgin that turns everyone into a virgin.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
She's a very, very talented actress, but she's one that I feel she goes under the radar a lot. She did blow up a little bit with Downton Abbey. Again, I don't watch it. I don't know what her character or story arc was, but
Never
people,
seen an episode.
no, people did seem to like her. So I feel like she could kind of. She is known for a few serious roles, but like in Misfits, it was a comedy. She pulled off, very funny lines, and the pairing I've put her with, I feel like could come out of a shell. So Jackson Healy, previously played by Russell Crowe. I was looking for like a sarky, not necessarily older, but just like a sarky, wiser, more like looks down on life approach. And rather perfectly, I think I put down Kristen Ritter, Jessica Jones.
Oh, okay.
So
right, yeah.
I think that would work.
I think that could work.
I think it could very much work. And I've only got one more cast member, who is the child, Holly March. I'm not sure on the child actress's name, but she's very, very talented. But I've swapped her with a bloke, or a young lad. Yeah, I know. I thought I'd reverse it like that. The scandal, indeed. No, I've reversed the men, so I'll reverse the woman as well. And I've put down, for her character, Finn Wolfhard, who is Mike from Stranger Things.
Finn Wolfhard.
okay.
He's really cool.
Right. Cool.
Previously on Game Grumps. You guys don't know Game Grumps? Never mind.
So yeah, no, I feel like that could...
Sick reference.
The pairing could work, I think, and it would be very interesting. A female buddy cop film is something that is, I think, never actually been attempted.
The Heat.
The Heat. Other than but the Heat was dog shit.
I liked it.
Yeah, again,
I just love Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah. Well.
Wait.
Okay.
Which one was that? The Heat.
Sandra Bullock, Melissa
Sandra
McCarthy.
Bullock.
I was thinking of the film starring Reese Witherspoon and Sofia Vergara.
Oh yeah, that was terrible. I didn't see it, but I heard it was terrible.
What film is that?
I
Can't remember the name.
because it was most likely terrible.
Okay.
Sophia Vergara is funny, though. Anyway.
I love how we all just took a second
Yeah.
to think about
Is
Sofia
she
Vergara.
she is in Modern Family.
Nah, she's pretty hilarious.
I would recast.
Okay.
I think it's a very difficult thing to put a female cast in a film with this kind of topic, because it just isn't ever done. But I would recast Fight Club with women.
Oh, that would be very,
Yeah,
very
that,
cool.
and that would also come with a lot of subtext.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'd love
It
to
would.
see that film.
I mean it's like I've seen many like different interpretations of, say, what's it called? The loads of schoolboys get cast away.
Lord of the Flies.
Lord of the Flies, yeah.
Lord of the Flies. Lord of the
Yeah.
Flies recast with women. It's essentially the same thing.
Yeah.
Because we're all just humans
Yeah.
True.
when
Yeah.
it comes to it. And I think a female Fight Club could work.
It'd be very, very
It would take a
interesting.
lot of people getting over that it is women,
Yeah, it would. As any of these would, to be fair.
as any of these would.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's why I don't think Ghostbusters needed to be recast. They could have just made a film with women without having to go, okay, what titles do we own?
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
could
that's
they
very
could have
true.
just made a new independent thing for women.
That's the problem with this whole trend of recasting at the moment. Hollywood seems to think they're empowering women by taking something that was once a man and now changing it to a woman.
Yeah.
But they're not. They're kind of doing the opposite. They're saying like, okay, now you can have your shot. Now it's your time. Okay, now
Yeah.
you can have a go. Come and join the big boys.
Belittling kind of.
Yeah,
thing.
it is.
Yeah.
Why not just create an original concept? Why not just create something new that women can get on board with?
Yeah.
That's
And then there's
why-
nothing to compare it to, and if the film turns out a success, the only thing, like, there is no chance of any sort of bigot out there going, oh yeah, but the men did do it better.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
there is no
And-
chance of that.
Like everyone, all the movie execs just go, oh no, men watch movies, that's it. One of the two highest grossing sports films of all time are female-led sports films. There's the baseball one with women, can't remember the name of it, and I'm pretty sure Bend It Like Beckham is way up there as well.
Yeah.
Bend It Like Beckham is an amazing film.
Yeah,
It's incredible.
it is great fun as a film. It's not put on the same level. Just like sports isn't for women either.
Yeah, it's
Like
true.
our our women's English football team is fucking miles better than the men's right now.
And they are massively underpaid.
Yo, they're underpaid. They're not put on TV. They're not given the credit they deserve. It's just like, cool. You've had your moment anyway. Back to fucking Coca-Cola League 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
What,
all
the
have
men's?
to take other jobs
Yeah.
as well as play.
Do they actually?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's how
that's
bad
very
it is.
upsetting. Yeah.
It's pretty shit.
I like what you're saying about how people should do like a sort of, not necessarily all women film cast, but predominantly led female cast.
Yeah.
But it should at the same time have not so much as a message in the film, but it should have a purpose that they're doing it. I think that's very cool. Like
So
you're saying,
who is your cast in Fight Club?
Honestly, I couldn't think of a cast for Fight Club. I don't know who could play this Edward Norton Brad Pitt like duo, because for me, a lot of the sort of genres I watch, there are hardly any women in it.
That's true.
Like, I find it hard to think of like a female cast, because I've never been like subjected to that kind of female cast yet.
I'll agree. When I was like researching this one, trying to figure out who to put it in, it was really hard.
It took
to,
me
like,
longer
think-
than it took me to do all of the others combined. Yeah.
Exactly, and that's something to be said about the industry
Yeah.
that we're in. But it is what it is. So you don't have a cast for Fight Club, but just Fight Club. Okay.
An all-woman Fight Club would be very, 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 very cool.
I would
I like
watch
the
the
sound of
shit
it.
out of it.
Yeah, I would love it.
I chose Fury.
Okay.
Okay.
Fury, the World War II movie, with Brad Pitt. So in the role of Norman, who's the little kid who like joins the crew, I chose Emma Watson, because she's quite young. She's have that naivety about her, which would fit in with all the rest. In the role of Dawn, who was Brad Pitt's character, I chose Angelina Jolie, because it's funny.
Yeah.
Because they broke up. So.
And ironic.
And ironic.
That's how everyone casts people. It's like,
Yeah.
it's funny, isn't it? Because they broke. Oh,
They
it's
broke
funny.
up, yeah.
I prefer
but
her
also,
as a director more so than her.
but
as a-
also because Angelina Jolie could play that role well.
Yes.
She's good at like badass
Yeah.
characters. She's a strong woman. She could easily do it. Shia LaBeouf's character would be played by Lupita Nyong'o. Because I think they can be quite similar, really. They can be like quiet when they need to be, like really just quiet and sturdy. But then once they need to, they can explode and give a really good performance, as Lupita Nyong'o always does. Michael Peña's character, Rosario Dawson.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then John Berthel's character, Charlize Theron.
Tell me how you would do this film without creating backlash, because there were
What do you
some
mean, like female soldiers in World War II? I don't know.
exactly.
It'd be very difficult to do that without backlash.
It would.
I mean, I remember the big stories about, why aren't there female soldiers in Battlefield 1? I could think of a few reasons why.
Yeah.
But even so,
But it's a movie. I think suspension
it is
of
a movie,
disbelief is.
but in like a wartime, Fury is hardly like a historical kind of, this is
No.
exactly what happened.
No, it's not.
Every single person uses tracer rounds because it looks cool kind of thing.
It's not, but you can always like write in some bullshit where you say like, okay, there's no men left. All the men are out in fucking France or whatever. Okay, we need to recruit 5 top of the range women who can sneak in past the German lines or whatever, be unsuspected, and get this shit done.
Like a death squad.
Yeah, something as simple as that.
You see, like here's the problem with those fucking films, where they're just like, okay, we need elite women.
Yeah.
They're elite because they can seduce men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say that. Yeah, they
that's
use the
exactly
sex.
how they cast it.
That would not
Fury
be, that
will
would
just
not
be like
Fury.
there'll be a line where like a woman scorn kind of line,
Yeah.
and then Angelina Jolie will just have seduced a man and killed him.
Yeah.
No, I disagree. I was just thinking about Fury, and I think it would be really nice to see women with much of the same lines that the male actors had.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah, no, I
That's
agree.
what I think.
In the first bit where Brad Pitt finally gets to the tank and they were having conversation, I think John Bernthal's fixing the tank. That little back and forth of a lot of tension and
Yeah.
a lot of, not even funny, just horrible lines to each other. I'm pretty sure.
All that banter between them. I think one of the things that really works well about Fury is the relationship everyone has inside the tank.
Yeah.
The relationship between the crew. And it's not something you see in films these days, like good enough relationships between women, because they're all built mainly around men. Because the relationships are all focused around men.
It's
What's
true,
this
that
woman's
is true.
relationship to a man?
It's why
How does she
stories are
fit
always based around rape in practically fucking
in?
everything.
Exactly.
But then
Exactly.
again, there's the problem in Fury.
Yes.
That one of the most like highly dramatic scenes in the film, one of the sort of turning points for a lot of the characters,
Yeah.
is when they occupy
go
this
to-
town.
yeah.
Brad Pitt and whatever the young boy is go up
And
to
then-
this women's home, and then they kind of seduce them.
Not really,
like
though. It's a bit.
It's a bit like Dennis from Always Sunny. Like it's the implication. They're not gonna say no.
We just saved their town from Nazi occupation, and we've just wandered in with guns. The implication.
The implication.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of filmmakers are afraid to put women in a negative light when they put them in their films to try and put them positively.
Yeah.
Like, why I want Fight Club is because women are the same as men.
Women are.
They are. We're all the same kind of people. And I feel like if a director was given that kind of power to put women in a fighting role, or women in this role, they'd go and have dinner with these people, and then they'd just all have dinner instead of, what actually happened.
So you would want to see, like, say Emma Watson take a young guy into the bedroom and just.
Well, there's a thing. I don't want to see it, just like I didn't want to see those other characters see it.
I didn't. That
which
was
is
to
the
me.
point.
That was the worst part of the movie.
It was the worst part of the movie.
I didn't like that
but
part
it was.
at all.
I didn't like it, but it was part of the movie, and it was part of history. I get, and it was supposed to remind you, like, you like these guys, but then they're still
shady.
they're just dogs of war.
Yeah, fair.
And also it was of the time.
Yeah,
Remember
it was.
the fact that John Bernthal's character, if you pardon my language, I'm quoting here, was called Kunas.
He was,
and that was something that I found really quite interesting. The fact that they didn't just make these guys 100% likable characters, apart from their conversation that they had in that.
John Berthel was actually very unlikable.
Yeah,
I think.
And it was nice to have not only the way they acted, but the way that they'd already been set in that world.
Yeah.
And just horrible people. I mean, they said that they've been together since Africa, which we can imagine was years ago, since the start of when the Americans joined the war.
Yeah.
So they must have killed hundreds of people. And I just like the idea in that movie that it is just guys. They are literally just people that have been together for a long time in a horrible war.
Yeah.
And we're just seeing the end of them. The end of...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I'm worried that filmmakers are afraid to do that with women. Like, afraid to just make them human characters.
Oh, they are. They absolutely are. They are terrified of it. But I think you need to take that risk.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's why I think a female Fight Club could work if they just make it as brutal and as sort of soul-destroying as the original Fight Club was.
It's it's not a director-led problem as well, because directors obviously will have the mindset of, a character is a character. If they're male or female, it doesn't matter if the motivations and the story arc is there. The characters have every potential to be great, men and female alike. But I think the issue is studio execs getting involved in big pictures and saying, oh, okay, well, we can't have. There's no way we can have an action film with a predominantly female cast. Yeah. Because women can't do action, men can do action. Men have got big muscles like that. There's that kind of
and if women can do action, they need to be in tight, skimpy outfits.
They need to be in tight, skimpy outfits. And the only reason they're there, they need to start off as the unsuspecting female agent that suddenly can rip off her, business attire. She's wearing a catsuit and she can handle herself.
Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, and it's sexy.
Right, but then in the same vein, there's nothing inherently wrong with being sexy. There's something wrong with being sexualized and not given a story.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you're allowed to be sexy.
You're absolutely allowed to be sexy.
And also, but you just can't take away from your story and from your character.
It's just the point where there's having your own sexuality and owning it, which is absolutely perfectly fine, but it's just the point where it becomes purely for the male gaze at some point where it's just purely where you just become an object now.
A film that did that very well is, like I mentioned earlier, Inglourious Bastards, with Bridget. She's a very, I don't know if she's not particularly a very memorable character, but that's only because there's a lot of
memorable character. I think she's in my favourite scene of that movie.
Really,
the bar scene.
The bar scene is very good. But no, she is a character that is sexualized, but not by the director or the film, by the men in the film, which says something about the men, and there is a big difference. But she knows that, the character herself knows that, and she uses the way the men sexualize her as a way to just kind of fuck shit up, like, and get stuff done. And she's tactical, which fit in with her character, But there is a big difference with a director handling the sexualization of a woman well and adding it to the character. But like you say, if you sexualize a woman or anyone in a film, if it doesn't have a motivation, it's just sexism.
Yeah.
So
Yes, that was a fun little digression we've gone. We're going to go to another improvisational game where we're going to use a random generator to come up with a film.
What?
Before we do that,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that both Laurence and I haven't actually said.
I've done mine, but you haven't done
You
yours.
haven't done yours.
Oh my god, we completely diverted from that.
Yeah, I mean, we got off topic there for a moment and talked completely about
No,
feminism.
that's fine. Let's keep on going.
It's a way to get the female listeners in.
My feelings on hurt. Sorry, what is the game?
No, what's your...
No, go for that
on.
first. We'll go back.
We want to hear it.
I feel like I've put pressure on myself now because I didn't actually think of one.
Oh.
But I actually no, because I didn't think about it in much detail. But I thought of The Godfather when I came up with this question. I was thinking of The Godfather, just because I'd be fascinated to see, because there's, when it comes to these sort of movies, you think of how women would have been viewed in that time if it's a historical piece,
Yeah.
or something along those lines. But I think it'd be kind of cool to see The Godfather set in the 50s, I think it is, or the 60s, 50s or 60s.
Okay.
But just no one questions. It is like the patriarchy never existed. It is now, in fact, a matriarchy.
Okay.
And men are unfortunately viewed as lesser. And it's just not questioned. And I think it'd be interesting to bring it out today, shot for shot remake, just women in the male roles and men in the female roles.
That could be very interesting.
Yeah.
That could be interesting. Yeah.
I
Just
wonder how you plan to do shot for shot with a different time period. Obviously, not to be pedantic, but like, how do you what was the purpose of changing the time period?
Oh no, sorry, no, I wouldn't change the time period. I couldn't remember the time period in which the movie is set.
Oh, okay,
Which
no worries.
movie are you talking about?
The Godfather. It's the 50s, isn't it?
60s, I believe.
Kai, help me out here.
My mouse isn't working.
Brilliant.
Fantastic.
Well, yeah, speaking of changing time periods, they're doing that with Wonder Woman, who is,
Yeah, originally World War II.
originally World War II, now World War One,
Yeah.
which I'm very excited for because it puts her in this unjust war. Not that any war is just, but I'm pretty sure the majority of people were, against the Nazis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
One could argue that, yeah.
in World War One, the British Empire weren't the best. Austro-Hungarians did some pretty bad stuff. Yeah.
That's like what you were saying outside is you preferred it how they'd put her in a completely divided world.
Yeah.
Is that what you were saying earlier?
It allows... It almost makes sense now why Dawn of Justice and everything are just a bit dark.
The Godfather was 1945.
Really?
Yeah.
Just after the war.
Yeah.
Well, one thing, sorry, you just reminded me of it, about the First World War, is that there's a fantastic line within Blackadder Goes Forth, where Blackadder asks Hugh Laurie's character, why do you think that we are at war with the Germans? And Hugh Laurie's character's like, oh, it's because the darn Germans, they tried to further their empire. And Rowan Atkinson is like, no, all the German Empire is a small coffee shop in Zambezi. The British Empire covers a third of the globe, so really we're not stopping anything, or something along those lines. It's a lot wittier than what I just tried to paraphrase, but
That's quite a cool concept though. I like that. That sounds funny.
yeah, because that's how it was. World War II was a...
What are you laughing at, Gary?
I don't know. It's just like, wow, that could work. That's quite funny. That's witty.
Yeah.
Yes, it's Blackadder.
it is a show.
The Godfather is 45 to 55.
We literally just...
I know.
We know.
We had that
We
one,
just
Kai.
saw that.
It turns out the Kai's on a delay.
I am on a delay. Leave me alone.
Kai is the Internet Explorer of the group.
I want to...
Thanks, Garrett.
I want to just move on quickly. We can do that little game afterwards, but I just want to move on to some news topics. Okay?
Oh, no, yeah, that's good.
Because you mentioned Wonder Woman,
Uh-huh.
and I got some bad news for you, buddy.
Yeah.
There's some reports coming out that It's not good. It's
Really?
following the same DC
A DC
form.
film?
Yeah, exactly. This is the exact quote that came out. So I don't want to throw anyone under the bus. We have somebody within our community who has gotten insider information that broke my effing heart.
What is this on?
week.
Is this on Kotaku or HuffPost or something?
No, this was actually on the Schmoes No Show.
Okay.
Okay. They have a lot of like insider sources.
No.
So,
yeah.
which broke my effing heart this week because I have tremendous belief that Wonder Woman is going to be awesome, and I heard that it stinks from the same person who told me that they heard BVS stinks. The person who I spoke to, their response was, "I'm very disappointed in what I saw. It seems like all the problems are the same problems. It's discombobulated, it doesn't have a narrative flow, and it's just very disjointed."
Oh.
Yeah, that upsets me.
You know
if
what?
it's true.
At this point, just give me a believable female character, and I'm fine.
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't even care anymore.
There's also something you have to take with this. The movie's not done yet.
Yeah.
The movie's still very much in production. They're still editing. They're still getting that cut ready. Maybe they saw a rough draft and it wasn't there, but the movie is not done yet. That's something to remember.
Yeah.
But it has to be done soon because you're going to get into Picture Lock pretty soon because it's coming out in August. Picture Lock is usually a couple of months before, so...
Jesus, this isn't good.
Yeah.
I'm kind of scared
Well,
now.
what
Yeah.
happened with Suicide Squad? Because I understand that after the Queen trailer was
Yes.
released,
Yeah, they just
they
started filming. They didn't really have a through line. They were just like, okay, we've got cool characters. Let's throw them at a screen.
Apparently, with Suicide Squad, there was a few different cuts
Yes.
of that movie. The original cut was apparently a lot darker in tone. And after the backlash of Batman vs Superman, Warner Brothers apparently got scared, and they gave the movie to a trailer company,
Yes.
who then
Yeah.
edited the movie again, recut it.
That's why
which is what we got.
That's why the entire film, like the sequence where they're introducing Deadshot and Harley and Viola Davis is sat in the restaurant, that's why all of that is cut back and forth so much and has these kind of cool visual text effects on the screen, and why the end, like the opening section, is just basically a big mess because the company make trailers. They don't edit films. They make
films,
trailers.
They make trailers.
Yeah, and while the trailers for Suicide Squad were very good, the film was edited much like it was a trailer,
Yeah.
and that was bad.
Yeah.
I know, it just upsets me because if this is true, if Wonder Woman does turn out to be garbage, this is the fourth movie now. That's 4 for 4, okay?
Hell yeah.
And there becomes a point where DC and Warner Brothers just have to say, this is not working. We do not have a handle on this. What can we do? Because what have they done, really? They put Jeff Johns, I think, in charge of
Jeff John's in charge. Yeah,
in charge of their
They've also-
cinematic universe.
they've given Affleck a sort of a bigger role on Justice League as well. I think he's exec producing it now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
That does fill me with some confidence.
Some
Yeah.
confidence, yeah, and they have opted for a lighter tone in Justice League as well. But I was saying to Harry outside, the issues don't come with the tone.
No.
Don't get me wrong, it is an issue. It's a big issue, but
Yes.
it's not the glaring issue. The glaring issue is the fact that they're putting these characters into a film, and they're beloved characters, so you need to do them well.
Yeah, but Flash was watching Rick and Morty in that scene where he was in, right? That makes up for it. That's
The kids love Rick and Morty.
kids
don't
love.
they?
Oh, gee, Rick.
Oh, jeez.
Morty. God damn it, Morty.
Bad film, Morty.
I was watching a video by Nerdwriter. Do you guys know him?
I don't.
I do
Yeah.
not.
Yeah,
He
he's
does
really
really good video essays.
yes,
Okay.
really, really wonderful. And I'm pretty sure it was him that covered what is going wrong with DC, the universe. And one thing that he brought up is the fact that
Oh, was this moments versus?
yes,
Yeah.
where whilst it was mainly picking out BVS and Zack Snyder, it's very much filmed like a comic book. Remember
Oh,
that-
it is. There's some shot for shots, like,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Ang Lee Hulk
Yes.
film?
Oh.
That was a
Very fondly.
that was a comic book film. They
Literally.
had panel type
Yeah.
shots, and that's what he was discussing. The fact that the bit where the Batmobile crashes and then it goes on fire, and then Superman walks up and his cape's flowing.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful, beautiful shot. but it doesn't fit.
Yes.
No.
And that's what he was discussing.
His whole point was moments versus scenes.
Yes.
To have a nice moment, like there are plenty of brilliant looking moments in the film.
The film's absolutely gorgeous.
Half of the film is in slow motion, but to have that moment, you have to earn it with a scene, which they don't do.
One of those which stands out to me is at the beginning with where Bruce's parents die.
Yeah, the whole thing is like it feels like 20 minutes.
It's gorgeous
of a moment.
It's very well shot. Yeah. But what's the point?
There is no
We've
point.
seen it like 12 times by this point, and
we know the motivation for this character. We get it.
That scene was there so Thomas Wayne could say Martha, and we would remember later that is his mum's name, and that's literally it.
It was also because Zack Snyder is, I think one of the big problems with Zack Snyder is that he is a fanboy himself.
Yeah.
Therefore, he loves these characters, and that's not a good position to have as a director. It sounds.
Does he love Superman? Because
no, it sounds ridiculous. But because he's a bad director and he's also been given these characters to play around with, he goes, oh fuck yeah! I mean, it's really cool. I want to see this happen, so I'm just going to make it happen.
It needs to be impartial.
Yeah. There's no build up. There's no the way the characters get to a situation. He goes, it'll be cool to see Harley Quinn do that, so fuck it, next scene she's going to do that, and that's a very bad thing. It's also the reason for that scene. He introduced Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Thomas Wayne because he himself has said, I would love to make a Flashpoint Batman. So he wanted to just get Jeffrey Dean Morgan in the DC universe, so he could sort of have a handle on that in case it ever came up later.
I wouldn't say he's a bad director. I think it's a bit far and a bit harsh to say he's a bad director. I think he's a different director.
Yeah, but
wouldn't say
different if not done well is bad.
Yeah, that's true, but his directing in these movies is bad. But that's just because it's these movies.
Yeah.
Like, these, you need to have a good storyline. You need to have good moments which can resonate with the fans in comic book movies, especially these days, because they take them seriously. They take them very seriously. And Zack Snyder, he's style over substance.
Yeah.
And it's just, why are they giving him the keys to this entire universe?
It's very depressing, isn't it, when you say it like that?
Yeah. Because he's doing Justice League.
Yeah, but the sad truth, boys, is that he's still making money.
That's true.
He's making a fuckload of money.
That's true. And at the end of the day, that's all Warner Bros. Care about.
He could pay off all of our...
cares about.
There is 5 of us in it. He could pay off our student loans and tuition fees like that off what he made from one film.
That's true.
Dear Mr. Snyder, I do not affiliate myself with Laurence. I think that you are a fantastic director. I think the shots that you did with Superman's flowing cape was beautiful. So please pay off my loan.
Even that was the cinematographer, not even him. It's not even his.
I really think the Jesus allegory, it's on point. It's definitely perfect.
Very, very Jesus. Very Jesus.
Very Jesus.
Okay, any more news?
Yes. You brought this up on the chat the other day that Disney and Lucasfilm have officially confirmed that they won't digitally recreate Carrie Fisher, which is some good news. Yeah. I'm happy to hear that. It would feel wrong. It would feel off if we all sat down to watch episode 9 and there was a CGI Carrie Fisher staring back at us. It just wouldn't seem right. So
also, for how Carrie Fisher looks now, there's not really a likeness to go with, is there?
How she looks now? She was cremated.
All right.
Oh no.
Well, you know what I mean. How she looks now.
Okay, let's briefly move past that.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Can that be cut?
And one last topic I've got here. Pierce Brosnan possibly cast in Cable. As Cable in Deadpool.
I'd like that.
What are your thoughts?
I would have really enjoyed Betty White. I'm not joking in any way.
That's one of the suggestions that Ryan Reynolds said at the end of the film, wasn't it? Yeah.
She's in Deadpool 2.
Is she in Deadpool 2?
Here is five Scottish pounds.
Hey, that's legal.
That Betty White is in Deadpool 2.
Okay.
Will you take that bet?
I'll take that bet.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll air shake.
Air shake.
5 legal tenders, right?
That's legal.
Lay it down.
Pierce Brosnan could make a good Cable.
Yeah.
I think he's got the right look for it.
What did you call him?
Cable.
No.
Pierce Brosnan.
Brosnan.
Shut up. Okay. James Bond, but not James Bond. That guy.
Why, pussy, aren't you the cunning linguist? Sorry.
Is that seriously an ERB reference?
Yeah,
Nice.
Wow.
it was. I'm allowed to make them.
I saw some pictures of Ryan Reynolds, Pierce Brosnan, and Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman, yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's where the
story
speculation has
came
come from.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
do you think Hugh Jackman's going to be in the next Deadpool?
Yes.
Possibly.
No.
You do?
He will.
You
Yep.
do?
100%.
Absolutely. Why?
Because
Show
he
your
will
working.
be.
Give
Why?
us your reason.
Because Ryan Reynolds will ask nicely.
Ryan
Not,
Reynolds
no,
isn't
no,
either.
no.
But here,
Not
but-
even kidding.
okay.
That's what will happen.
But Hugh Jackman has been very firm on saying, "This is my last time portraying Wolverine
Yeah.
in Logan." He's said that like from the beginning of the film. He's
I
always
think-
said one last time.
It would very much kind of belittle
here
the
are
film.
five Scottish pounds.
Hey, that's legal tender.
That's legal tender. Betty White,
Yes.
yeah, £1
Yeah.
Hold on, I've got coins. Betty White is £1.
You don't have to put it on the table
I'm
now.
putting it on the table.
Okay.
Betty White will be in it. There's 5 legal tender.
yes.
And Pierce Brosnan will
Pierce
be in it.
Bros-
There is £5
no,
and 5
don't, Hugh Jackman. You mean
Huh?
Hugh Jackman?
Oh yeah, that's the
Not
one.
Pierce Brosnan.
You have to get 5 more
Yeah,
pounds.
Whatever.
Yeah, you've already
Alright,
put
I'll
down
get
5 tenders there, mate.
£10.
All right. Yes.
All right, deal.
We're shaking.
Cool.
Okay.
Sorry, Lance, what were you saying?
I can't even fucking remember now.
Any more news?
Also, a cameo in the way he had a cameo in the first Deadpool movie doesn't count. He has to Ismail.
Physically be him.
Yeah, he has to physically be in the
Okay.
movie. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm kind of confused about that. The fact that how would they bring him in? Because has Deadpool's origins been retconned in the Deadpool movie? Or
I think everything's been retconned.
Yeah.
Really, it's just you.
Origins
with,
is gone.
with Deadpool. I know you don't like this, but you can't really think about it too much.
No.
yeah,
'Cause
that's what I was going to say. Like,
It's Deadpool.
is it like one thing that they could play on is the fact that he's untrustworthy as a narrator.
Yeah,
So, like the story that he came up with, the reason that he was going after Ajax
yeah.
was just bullshit.
It could all very well be.
So that could be one way they bring him back. I was just
Yeah.
curious as to how you thought they'd do it, or whether or not it was just full on retcon.
What, to bring Hugh Jackman in?
Yeah.
No idea.
No,
he literally could just.
he'll just go to fucking Xavier's mansion
Yeah.
and Wolverine will just be there smoking a cigar or something.
Yeah,
naked.
And
naked.
I wish.
I bet you he'll be in like a proper old school Wolverine outfit as well.
Well, the old yellow and
The
blue.
old yellow and
Oh,
blue.
the one he got from that Japanese woman.
Yeah.
in,
Yeah.
No,
Wolverine.
I predict it right now.
Okay.
There'll
Another
be
£5.
there'll be a big siren. There's another fucking yeah. What else is in my pocket?
For fuck's sake.
Stop betting everything. You have a Garrett. You have a problem. Stop it.
£2.50. All right, laying it on the table. Hugh Jackman,
$12.50.
big siren will go off at Xavier's mansion. Like, oh, you know, big problem. Come on, Wolverine, we need you. He'll go to get his costume, and there will be a note from Wade saying, "Sorry, borrowed it." Cut to Wade Wilson, in Wolverine proper OG costume.
That'd be pretty cool.
I could actually see that,
I'd write that joke in.
but I'd still take that bet.
I'll take that. But okay,
So
cool.
$12.50.
I'm on Garrett's side. I started on yours. I'm now on Garrett's side purely because I want to see that.
I'm predicting this.
But
film.
he has to get 2 bets right for that one to happen, though. Like for that one to happen.
That's no, I had to get 1 bet right.
Well, yeah, you have to get 1 bet right for that one to happen.
You two are like slowly just like. I hope your student loan comes in by the time this film comes out.
When does it come out? Next year. I
Next
think.
year.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, sometime. Yeah, that's all the news I have.
Who was sorry? Just while we're on the quick topic of cable, who was the bloke that you said was in Avatar? That
Oh, Stephen Lang.
Stephen
Oh,
Lang
yeah.
or
That'd be-
Ron
yeah.
Perlman are my choices.
Ron Perlman.
John Hamm still.
John Hamm. He's a
Is
bit young though, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah, but Cable can be whatever fucking age he wants to. He's Cable.
That's true.
Plus, he can make him look old.
Yeah.
John Hamm would be a good Cable actually.
John Hamm would be good in anything.
Is Cable supposed to be in the comics? That is one of those alpha mutants. You know, I can't remember the name of them. You know, the all powerful. What's
Not
it called?
really.
I don't think no.
Omega level mutant.
That's what I meant. Sorry, yeah.
Not really. Not that I know of, anyway.
I'm pretty
Which is
sure
pretty
Cable is pretty.
He's powerful as
He's
fuck.
powerful,
yeah.
yeah, but he's not like
He's the son of Cyclops, right?
Yes.
son of Cyclops and Jean. Yeah,
Um.
from the future.
Anyway, any more news?
No, that's it from me.
Cool. Kai,
Yes.
can you give us just an actor or actress?
anyone?
Yep.
Okay,
you two are a team. We're a team.
Hey.
Hey.
Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman.
Okay.
Okay.
By the way, the teams are myself and Garrett, and then Laurence and Nathan I understand that Garrett just going "you two" and pointing doesn't really come out on audio.
I kind of forget sometimes when we're actually talking to people, like as an
Yeah.
audience.
It's easy to forget.
It's like
Hi, guys.
I can hear when I go quiet because I try to be polite to turn to you two instead of actually talking into my mic like this.
I just try and kind of rotate my head around it a bit like that.
Okay, Kai, can you get a timer up for us?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Okay. Kai, at every 15 seconds,
Okay.
can you tell them to switch? Okay?
What do you mean
So
switch?
15 seconds Nathan talks, 15 seconds he talks, 15 seconds Nathan talks, 15 seconds he talks,
Okay.
Okay.
and that's the end of the pitch.
Okay.
His name is Lawrence.
Oh, okay, shit.
Lawrence is his name.
What did I say his name?
You just said Nathan and him.
Do you not know me, Garrett? Right, so we've just got a picture film, non-stop chatting.
Yeah, I'm going to give you the name of your character, and I'm going to give you the age of the character and the
you're first.
No, you're first.
You're first.
I'm going to give you a place, and I'm going to give you I'll get. Here's what I'll give
It's
you.
going to go for Renaissance.
Anyway, so we're gonna play another game. Probably get cut. Whole thing. It's basically just a movie pitch. You've given us what?
Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman. So you guys are gonna start with Natalie Portman. You have 60 seconds going from one to another and then back again.
okay.
Wait, are you
pitching
giving
this
us...
That's terrifying.
Here's what I'm giving you.
Okay.
The genre of your film
Yes.
is religious.
For fuck's
Your
sake.
character's name
Yes.
is Harriet.
Harriet.
Harriet,
She is
okay.
18 years old.
18 years old.
Harriet's 18 years old and she's religious. Okay.
Yeah. Are you
Well,
ready?
she doesn't. Does she have to be religious, or can we just? There has to be
No,
religion as a
the
thing.
genre of
The
the
genre
film
is religious.
is religion. So yeah, at the end of it, you're gonna come up with the title of the film as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Fucking
All right.
hell, man, yeah.
Who's gonna start?
I'll
Nathan.
start.
Okay.
Is starting.
All right.
Nathan starting.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so New York, 1920s. Natalie Portman plays a young woman who is very confused about what she wants to do in life, and she is suddenly called towards the church, to a local nunnery, where she feels her life will be best suited. And
Switch.
But at the nunnery, she realizes that she is in fact a lesbian with sexual tendencies towards females, as lesbians do. So she's so she's there, and she addresses the head nun about her lesbian.
And then this is why you get a very powerful movie, because you get the issues of LGBT within the religious community, and that whole aspect of homophobia. Is it okay? Is it not? A very powerful story with Natalie Portman and her girlfriend,
Switch.
played by
Helen Mirren.
Keep going.
Right, okay, so she's but then she deals with more homophobic issues towards the centre of her family as she goes back home with Helen Mirren and says, "Hey guys, this is my girlfriend."
That's time.
And oh, thank the Lord.
That's so hard.
It's so difficult.
Head none.
A head no.
Okie doke. So,
like lesbians, lucky women as
Do
lesbians
we come up with a title now?
yeah, come up with the title for your film.
Okay, our film.
Hang on, can we have a moment of discussing and then we'll cut it because
Sure, go for it.
we're going to discuss.
Do you want me to silence you to confer?
No, it's cool.
Can you come up with a character, an actor or actress for me and Harry?
Yeah. Let me think.
Male or female?
They're
doesn't
actually
matter.
going into real discussion here.
Come on, it's supposed to be improv.
They're literally discussing
Okay,
the
it's
title.
improv. It's
Okay,
improv.
it's improv, okay.
It's improv. Let's call it "Gay Nuns Are Cool."
I was going to go for Naughty Nun.
No, because that sounds like porn.
Naughty Nunnery.
No, that definitely is porn.
Raunchy religion.
No.
So the film based
Just
in
gone with Sister Act 3.
1920s New York is
Yeah.
called "Gay Nuns Are Cool."
Or Naughty Nunnery, take your pick.
Not Naughty Nunnery.
I
because
wouldn't necessarily call it Oscar bait, although the film does sound like Oscar
It
bait.
does sound like Oscar bait.
Yeah.
No, not Gay Nuns Are Cool. Let's call it Religious Tendencies.
Sure, yeah, all right.
Wait.
And that's cut.
God is with us.
No.
God is in all of us.
Religious Tendencies starring Natalie
Yeah, give
Portman
us
and
an
Helen.
actor or actress.
Okay. Peter Dinklage.
Oh,
Peter
come
Dinklage.
on.
Okay.
I can see
Do
this
we give
becoming
you
offensive.
the genre and the thing?
Just keep randomly going until you get male on the first one.
Okay.
It's at the top. Random bit at the top.
What, the green button?
Yeah.
Made male.
Where's it say male?
Hold on. Press it.
The lights are coming on.
Okay.
City Star.
It is a romance.
A romance.
We have a romance.
Yes.
Peter Dinklage plays
Okay.
Mark Kowalski. He is 8 years old.
Oh god.
Oh God.
Good luck.
That's it. And it is yeah, that's it.
All right, get ready.
Okay,
Kai.
ready?
Who's going first?
So this is.
Wait.
All right.
Harry first. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
So this is a story of Mark Kowalski, an 8-year-old boy who goes through puberty very, very early and ends up looking like a 40-year-old man. Also looks like a dwarf man. And he is 8 years old, and because he looks so old, all the girls in the local high school...
All the girls in the local high school think, oh, well, he must go to our school, not a preschool, so he's invited over to a kegger party. And of course, the 8-year-old Mark Kowalski says, yeah, sure, I'll go. And then he arrives.
Switch.
And because he's at this kegger party, he sees this beautiful girl, and because he's a young man who's going through puberty, he gets all these feelings, his hormones rushing around him. He feels sexually aroused and attracted to this older 16-year-old girl. But of course, she doesn't know he's an 8-year-old boy.
Switch.
So sirens start blaring, and everyone thinks, oh, it's a kegger, oh shit. But no, actually, they come in, they arrest the woman. He starts crying. He doesn't have his parents. He's also an orphan, by the way. Didn't mean to just throw that out there. And the woman is played by Helen Mirren.
Okay, it sounds an awful lot like Jack. Have you seen Jack?
No.
The Robin Williams film Jack?
No.
Where he's a 40-year-old in the body of... He's a 10-year-old in the body of a 40-year-old.
Yeah, but Peter Dinklage is actually an 8-year-old in this. It's fine.
But he's not played by an 8-year-old, so that makes it legal.
Yeah, this is. I just realised how
Much
weird
like
the
your
story
Tinder.
is. So it's
I
a
wish I'd chosen someone else.
it's a paedophilic style story, which is supposed to be a romance. By the way, we completely forgot about that. The 16-year-old girl is played by Helen Mirren.
It's just shot. It's just shot really well. Okay, it's just shot really well.
Zack Snyder, please make our movie.
Yeah.
And
What's the title?
Helen Mirren, The Professional.
What?
Helen Mirren in The Professional or Helen Mirren The Professional?
Much like Leon, The Professional.
Okay.
She's not called Hera Milner. That's not.
Is she called Helen Mirren?
I'd like to point out that's the second time in this podcast that Laurence has said Helen Mirren.
It is.
Have you got a better name? Because mine wasn't very good.
No.
Can we do that again? I really like that game.
Yeah, let's
we
play it
can do
again.
another
It was.
round.
I feel like these improv games could really work with this.
Yeah.
Kai, can you tell me, you have a random actor and actress generator going up, and you can give us 2 each time.
2.
Yeah, give us two actor, 2 actors. each
Two?
time.
That's a number.
Do you want to maybe send him the link to that?
It's just called plot generator.
I could just think in my head.
I mean, sure.
As opposed to thinking in your arm.
Fuck you.
So, for Nathan and Laurence, I'm going to say Paul Rudd
Okay. Yeah.
and Kristen Wiig.
Kristen Wiig.
I don't. Can we change? I don't know who that is.
You don't know Kristen Wiig?
No, I
She's
don't.
from Bridesmaids. She was an
Yes.
SNL.
SNL.
I still don't know who that is.
Okay.
Okay, we'll say Paul Rudd and Melissa McCarthy then.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I mean,
Rudd.
Kristen Wiig is usually with Melissa McCarthy.
The genre?
Okay, hold on. I'll do that. Paul Rudd, Melissa McCarthy. The genre is lesbian.
Our favourite.
Oh yes.
Um,
I'm very good at these.
Your Paul Rudd's name is Steve Thomas. Melissa McCarthy is Alison Humble. Paul Rudd is 50, and she is 40.
Okay.
And it is a lesbian film set in San Francisco.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to take the lead.
All right.
What were the names? Steve and Allison.
Steve and Alison.
Okay.
Steve Thomas, Alison Humble.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so it's San Francisco, and Allison and Steve are childhood lovers. They grew up together on a farm where they would milk some cows together, which is actually where Allison learned to perform her first hand job. Now,
No.
would she be allowed to perform this on Steve, though? This is where the
Switch.
plot starts.
Okay, but the thing is, Alison has realised that she is a lesbian. She's always been a lesbian, and while she was given handjobs, she realised it felt wrong. But don't worry, it's okay, because Paul Rudd is transgender. Okay, so Paul Rudd.
Switch.
And Paul Rudd is now transgender, so with his new set,
Now
he's he's off on a mission to take the tension away from a cow. Take the
Switch.
attention away from the cow.
What? Okay. Paul Rudd loves Melissa McCarthy. And it's a beautiful movie. And the cow is played by Helen Mirren.
That's time.
Oh my god.
What is it called?
I would love to see you guys genuinely try to pitch that to a movie executive. just ending it with a cow and it's beautiful. I'm crying. Oh my
Threw
god.
me off. Okay. I know. Let's say it's called Milk is Love.
No, it's just called Milking.
Milking. Okay.
Wow.
Or maybe just Milk.
That's already a film called Milk.
Yeah, there is. Okay, Milking.
Milking.
Give us two actors, please, or actresses, anything, either or.
Okay, Scarlett Johansson
Oh.
and Julie Andrews.
I don't know who that is.
Mary Poppins.
Oh, I do know who that is.
The amazing Julie Andrews.
She was the queen in Shrek 2 and Shrek 3.
Now he knows.
Now we know.
Now we know. Now we know. Now.
What's that from?
That Mitchell and Webb show.
Yes, yeah.
Mitchell Webb look.
Yeah,
Actually,
same thing, whatever.
Fuck you.
I don't know either of these actors very well. Okay, so it's a suspense film.
Because the actors have really
Um,
come into it.
What
with
are
us.
their names?
Polly England, who is
Okay.
28, and Katie MacDonald, who is 90.
Keith McDonald.
Okay.
And it's set in Exeter.
Oh, wow. Okay, who's taking the lead?
Garrett.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
The camera pans out from a cow, just previously milked. It's played by a well-known actress. Don't worry about that. We zoom in on what's her name?
Who?
What actress?
Julie Andrews or
We
Scarlett Johansson?
zoom in on Julie Andrews as she.
Switch.
As she is sitting writing on a typewriter, and she looks very nervous, and we see on the typewriter it says, "I am about to die," because she's 90 and she's very very old. We then find
Switch.
That the other character, Polly, has been hired as her carer. But the freaky thing is, she wakes up in the middle of the night to a strange mooing coming from outside. Cows have surrounded the house, and blood
Switch.
is.
then there's blood everywhere, and Julie Andrews, whose character is called Katie, apparently she's missing, and Scarlett Johansson, Polly, has to go out and find where Julie Andrews is, but then she goes to a typewriter to find, then instead of saying
That's
I'm
time.
gonna die, it says moo.
Wow.
I'm glad I brought this cow thing up. This is great.
I say we play this again one more time.
Can we go one more time?
What time are we on? What time are we on?
It's
1:36.
25 past 2.
And it's only
No, not
that.
1:36. I think we're good.
All right.
We've
yeah.
got loads of time.
Yeah, let's give it.
Remember what you
Plus,
told us, guys.
this is all
currently,
just playing about. If
it's
it-
currently 2:25, and you're listening to Your Opinion Sucks. Okay, so coming up, we've got another round, but just before we do that, we're going to probably ignore me by the sounds of it.
Okay.
Let's crack on.
Okay.
I've got an idea. We
Yeah.
are all drama students,
Yes.
aren't we?
Yeah.
How do you feel about your improvisational skills?
Relatively okay.
Let's. I mean, I'm up for anything. Let's do it.
So what if we?
The golden rule is
Shut up,
yes
Garrett.
and.
Yeah.
Yes and.
Yes, and is the golden rule.
So what if we do very much a similar game, but we are given these characters?
Or given the
and-
characters to play ourselves.
Yes.
Oh, I like that.
And
Wait,
so
what do you
we set a scene. So we
Yes.
give you the
Okay. So I say one of us plays the narrator. The other three are characters.
Okay.
okay.
I've
This-
been made redundant.
Oh yeah, we got Kai.
You have to give us the characters.
Oh, I give you the characters?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So you have to choose who the narrator is as well.
Wait, so explain this whole thing to me again.
Okay. One of us is narrator. The
Mhm.
three of us are actors actresses in a movie. Okay,
Right.
You choose who the narrator is. You choose if Laurence is Paul Rudd, if Garrett is Helen Mirren, or whatever. Okay,
Someone's Helen Mirren.
Yeah,
That's the only
someone
one.
is Helen Mirren.
So I'm giving you actors or actresses to play.
Yes.
And the
we're-
premise and
What we're doing right now is we're making a trailer.
a trailer.
Okay.
Okay. I can get on board with that.
So we'll have 60 minutes to do the trailer. You
What
don't
was
have to
that
switch.
thing you
60
used for the
minutes.
premise?
It was a plot thing. I can do it here.
Okay.
If you just give us the characters.
Coming.
So I need to give 3, yeah?
3 characters and 1 person needs to be the narrator.
I'm going to say Harry is the narrator.
It's a very good choice.
Nice.
Laurence is Tom Holland.
Hey guys.
I got homework.
Nathan.
I want to come on you.
Hey, there's this crazy car parked outside.
Let's cut that.
That was really good.
Nathan is Helen Mirren.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hello,
Screw Donald Trump.
And
Donald Trump.
Garrett can be Maisie Williams.
I can act really well.
She can, shut up.
Master Anakin, what are we going to do?
What are we going to do? There's too many of them.
Lightsaber.
That's the best line in that film. You guys need to shut
Okay,
your mouths. I live
what's
for
the
that
premise?
The premise is psychological thriller. You are Jenna Jolie, 100-year-old Jenna Jolie.
Lit.
You are Roger Pigeon,
Kid. Roger Pigeon.
who's 29. I am Sonia McDonald,
Hey, and me, there's
who
this
is
crazy car parked
24,
outside.
and it is a psychological thriller with the complication of illness, apparently.
Okay, sure.
This one isn't going to go well, but
No, it's really not.
So
Alright.
how are we going to have it where
You're
guys
the
talk?
narrator, so I guess you
Yeah,
choose
you-
what happens.
you start it.
You kind of lead this thing.
you lead it and we just go yes and we go off on character.
Yeah.
Ready?
Ready.
Give us 60 seconds, yeah?
Yep. 3, 2.
Also, wait. Give us like a warning when it's like the last 10 seconds.
Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
In a world where there's a place called Moscow and there are complications due to illness, there is a psychological thriller starring a 100-year-old woman played by Helen Mirren.
I'm Jenna Jones, and I'm Helen Mirren.
Do svidania, Helen.
Also starring Maisie Williams as, for some reason, a Hispanic girl. And finally,
Vodka soda.
and finally, whatever we get.
my name? Tom Holland.
No. And finally, Tom Holland as
Roger Pigeon.
Roger Pigeon.
Oh, hey guys, I'm Roger Pigeon. What's good?
10 seconds.
Roger Pigeon, why are you doing this bad thing? I'm Helen Mirren. You can't do this, Roger Pigeon.
All of the pigeons in the whole of London are her spies.
That's time.
That was awful. That was fucking
The
terrible.
woman in Moscow.
Oh, was
Coming
we in
soon.
Moscow?
What the fuck?
Okay, let's do that again.
Yeah, let's
I feel like
none of that.
the narrator needs to have these names.
Yeah,
Down.
yeah, I do.
Okay, we'll write them down.
Okay.
Hey, I've got
that's horrible.
just go with that.
Okay, give us who's the narrator this time, who's the characters.
I'm going to say Nathan is the narrator.
Okay.
Harry is Channing Tatum.
Hold on.
Hey, is there a point giving us actors?
My name is Joe.
You are Fred Chen, and you are 203.
what are these ages?
Channing
wait.
Tatum playing Fred Chen.
203.
203.
Should I write this down?
You are
Harry's writing it for you, and it's just past
right.
two.
203 years old.
203.
Yeah, who's next?
Lawrence
Hello.
is
They can be dead as well.
Barbara Windsor.
I don't know.
He
Barbara Windsor.
will have no idea.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Right, give me a second. Garrett's Morgan Freeman.
Oh no, can I be Morgan Freeman?
He can have Morgan.
I want to be.
Let me
Morgan.
hear your voices. Come on.
Can Garrett be Christopher Lloyd?
And yes, Mr. Wayne, it does come in black.
Okay,
That's pretty good.
Lawrence can be Morgan Freeman.
This is something I've always wanted to bring up. Why do only white men do impressions of Morgan Freeman?
because we love it.
Yeah. It's a good
Who am
point.
I?
Mr. Wang.
You can be
Christopher Lloyd.
Helen Mirren.
Jonah Hill.
Or Christopher Lloyd.
Why do you want me to do a Christopher
I
Lloyd?
don't know.
Marty!
No, no,
What?
Christopher Lloyd.
Who are you
Even
thinking?
Walking.
Christopher Walker.
Nah, if I did a Christopher Walken, Harry'd get very angry at me.
Okay, fair.
Okay, hold on. So what's your character again? Who are you?
I'm Morgan Freeman, but I'm
Morgan-
not sure who I'm playing.
Morgan Freeman is playing Garth Ramsbottom, and he is 50.
I got Casper Hemingway.
Oh, Casper Hemingway?
Yeah, Casper
Garth.
Hemingway. And 50.
And who? Right, so who do you want me to play again?
Who did I say? Oh, Jonah Hill.
I can't do it.
Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum back together again.
Oh yeah.
I
I didn't
hold
even
on.
clock that.
This time with the addition of me, Garth.
He's playing. Hold on.
Phil Hemingway, yeah.
Phil Hemingway, who is 124,
This is an old cast.
and the type of film is a science fiction film.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Very fitting.
All right.
The complication is personal.
Oh.
It's a personal drama.
Go on, sling that over to Nathan then, so he can best direct us as he sees fit.
Let me
What's
see.
my name again? Garth.
Nathan Rater, thank you. Channing Tatum.
Hello, I'm
is-
Casper.
Do you want to talk into your microphone?
Okay,
Okay.
what's my character's name?
Phil Hemingway,
Phil.
who is 104. Casper Hemingway is you. Morgan Freeman.
Oh, we're
And he
related.
is 50.
Yeah.
Related somehow. And Channing Tatum is Fred Chen, and he is 203. So,
All right.
good luck.
Ready,
Are
Nathan?
you guys ready for some Class A racism?
Yes. Yeah. Here we 4 white guys. Here we go.
Right.
All right.
Wait, what's
Okay.
Started with the whole like.
Wait, is
from
there
the
like
people
a
from Russia.
is there like a fucking like a premise or a
Science
theme
fiction.
or science sci-fi?
Just
What's the
fiction.
complication?
Complication is personal.
put that down
so it's
there?
like
Okay.
a personal drama,
Okay.
kind of like Passengers.
You guys ready?
No.
Yes.
The audience have been waiting a long time for this joke.
Oh man, this is gonna be terrible.
We
All
are,
right.
We are the joke.
We've still got half an hour left.
3,
We got as long as we want, essentially.
2, 1, go.
From the people who brought you Passengers, coming this summer, another sci-fi epic starring Morgan Freeman.
I need to find my brother Phil.
And in the role of Phil is Jonah Hill.
Do you want to smoke some weed or something? I don't know.
Joining them on this epic sci-fi adventure is Channing Tatum.
My name's Chen.
A revolutionary role as a Asian American in space.
Mystical Whitney. Oh god, I hate
Morgan
myself.
Freeman returns to the screen, given as a performance that is simply outstanding.
I like the color black.
Joining him again is Jonah Hill, who will provide
That's
such
fine.
witty zingers as
I'm really old.
Okay.
he's 104.
Yeah, you need. You need to bring in like the dramatic action.
All right.
Watch them run down a hallway together.
A movie starring Morgan Freeman, Channing Tatum, and Jonah Hill. Also starring Morgan Freeman, Channing Tatum, and Jonah Hill. Starring Morgan Freeman, Channing Tatum, and Jonah Hill.
Coming next summer.
Coming next summer.
Jump Light 22.
So yeah, there you go.
I can't
That's beautiful.
believe that I genuinely did just do a Mickey Rooney impression.
My name's Chen.
That's about to go on the internet.
Oh,
Great.
that was.
I'm not sure that one will.
All I can
All
say
right.
is we're sorry.
Yeah. We'll keep the laugh away because it's peaking. It was like. All right. Let's do that. Let's do that again because I fucking love doing that.
Oh, that was really, really
Okay.
good.
Why not?
Kai,
Let me think. Give me
You
a minute.
can have the same people as doing whatever or
Just
different.
chat for a minute while I think.
Okay.
So, racism's fun, right, Harry?
my name is Chen.
Yeah.
God.
Mate, that literally killed me.
It sounds so much. It sounds so much different without headphones on.
Yeah, it sounds like a normal discussion
yeah.
instead of an actual podcast.
It sounds crazy.
Yeah, that is kind of weird. I don't really
Yeah.
like it.
No, I like having. A
Okay.
talk.
Ready?
Yeah, sure.
Laurence is narrator.
Okay. Right.
We're gonna have Harry
Hey.
as Miles Teller.
Oh god.
Right.
I play drums in some
I've
sense.
already got your protagonist name. You're Steven Super Hulk.
Whoa.
You're 15 years old.
Oh God.
We're going to have Garrett as Rowan Atkinson.
What's Rowan Atkinson's name?
Rowan Atkinson.
Rowan Atkinson.
No, fucking character.
is Stephen Barlow, and he's 29.
Stephen
So there's two Stevens,
Yeah, the Stephen boys.
and he's 29.
I say we'll just leave out ages and we'll just make it up as we go along.
Sure.
Yeah.
Improv that shit.
And we're going to have Nathan as Anna Kendrick.
Oh, can we not? Can we?
Well, it's Anna Kendrick or Jennifer Aniston, so...
I'll be there for you.
I've already wrote
Is
down
there any
Anna
other
Kendrick.
options?
So
How
I've already wrote down
Are you
Anna
just on
Kendrick.
random actress generator?
about Cameron Diaz?
I can't do any of those.
What would you like,
I
Nathan?
don't know. Someone good.
Someone good.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Christopher Lloyd.
I'd just do a Rick impression.
What's
Something like
Anna
that.
Kendrick's character?
Anna Kendrick is... Oops.
No, we're going Kate Winslet, okay? That's your last one.
No, I'll take Anna Kendrick.
Alright, Anna Kendrick it is.
Catherine Trescothick. She's 45.
We don't need ages, do we? We're not
No,
doing
but
ages.
just
Ready?
Yes, sure.
no. Who am I again?
Wait, is there a premise?
What's my name?
Is there a genre?
You are Rowan Atkinson.
Yeah.
Steve Barlow.
Is there a genre?
The genre is mystery.
Mystery.
Complication is personal.
If
If that's anything to go on. Alright, it's a mystery.
Ready, Laurence?
As ready as I'll be.
Alright,
My
3.
name.
Your name, right? Everyone. So Harry's Miles
Well, just
Teller.
say it in the narration.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Meet Steven Superhulk, played by Miles Teller, as he journeys with his sister and dad, Stephen Barlow and Catherine, in a tale that will take this family game of Cluedo into one of mystery and sexual discovery.
Oh God, guys, I don't know why you're doing this. God, J.K. Simmons. Oh,
I'm Catherine, and I'm sassy, and I really like the look of you. That's what Anna Kendrick does, right?
Together, they need to solve the mystery of who killed Miles Teller.
oh God, guys, you're on my case. Oh, I'm dead.
Cool. I mean, that was something.
That's fine. You still got 10 seconds to go if you want to carry on.
Anna Kendrick performs hits such as
I was in Pitch Perfect, and I did a song about cops
Alright,
or something.
Next,
That's
next,
good,
next
that's
one.
I can play the drums.
Hey guys, I can play the drum.
Okay, let's do that one more time.
Okay, we're going to have Garrett as the narrator this time.
Okay.
We're going to say Nathan is Liam Neeson.
Very for a particular set of skills.
Harry is Dwayne The Rock Johnson. And Laurence can be
Here we go.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, alright.
Okay. What are the characters?
Liam Neeson is playing Sandy Plum, an 80-year-old.
Sandy Plum.
You guys ever had sandy plums?
No.
Yeah, it's not comfortable.
Dwayne is playing.
You go to the beach and you sit in the sand a bit too long. It gets up your trunks.
Oh.
And sandy plums.
I get you. Sandy Plum.
If you get a rash, they go purple.
Ah.
Nice. That's turns me on.
Moving swiftly.
Join us
Yeah.
next week for more ball talk.
Okie doke.
Can that be what we call this podcast? Ball Talk.
Welcome to the sandy
Hey guys, welcome back to
plums.
Ball Talk. Now
Call
today
it a
I'm feeling a
podcast.
little bit sweaty. Nathan, how are you feeling today?
Let's move on.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a historic epic where Liam Neeson plays Sandy Ramsbottom. Dwayne The Rock Johnson plays Shane Blacksmith. And Jennifer Lawrence plays Charity Ramsbottom.
Charity Roundbottom.
Ramsbottom.
Ramsbottom. Okay.
My daughter.
Oh, yes.
No, hold on. No, Sandy Plum
Oh.
and Charity Plum. Why not?
Sure. Okay.
Oh, what? So Charity Plum.
Yes.
Okay.
With the plums.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
The year was 1066.
This is 1066.
The Battle of Hastings.
The Battle of Hastings is furious.
I mean, like, I'm just a regular person. You don't need to.
Charity and Sandy and Shane, an unlikely trio, are formed to be all of the king's horses and all the king's men.
Listen here, jabroni! You go in here and tell them what the rock they say. The rock is my daughter! I don't know why you guys are fighting. I don't really get why you guys are fighting.
They will overcome. Learn to work together.
I have a very particular set of skills.
I like your skill set. I mean, like, I feel like I'm just a regular person. I don't really have any skills.
Well, the rock is cooking.
What is the rock cooking? The rock? I mean, whatever your name is.
Hey, I'm Shane Blacksmith.
Hey, Shane Blacksmith.
I made Iron Man 3.
This summer, can you fix 1066?
That's time.
That was...
That was probably the best one we did, but it was still terrible.
Yeah.
That got so loud.
Yeah,
I wonder whose fault.
There's one point where you were like,
Listen here, Bronny! Cool. Nice. I enjoyed that.
That's cut.
Alright, all of that is cut. No,
Welcome to the 45-minute long podcast where we have to cut half of it.
Where we
because-
recorded for 3 hours.
Yeah, because we tried our best to organise games and then just... I love that, the fact that you're obviously going to cut when we are trying to organise stuff and just talking amongst ourselves, but the moment we're supposed to be like dead set, like this is going in, I just go, oh, listen to you, jabroni! Oh,
It's
God
great,
damn it.
it's great.
I'm sorry, dude.
one more time.
One more time.
Oh my god, one more time?
One more time.
Okay.
Last one. One last ride.
Harry can be the narrator.
Cool.
We're going to have Laurence as Ben Stiller.
Can I be Owen Wilson?
You can be Owen Wilson.
Wow. Don't you dare, it's mine.
I'm Owen Wilson. Wow.
Well, Ben Stiller's kind of just like an awkward man, isn't he? He's just a bit like, you know. I don't.
I'm called Gaylord.
Okay.
Welcome back to the gay podcast. Today we have Gaylord with us.
Okay.
I am Gaylord.
We will have Nathan as John Goodman.
Kai, you don't need to talk right into your mic. You like just sit back and it'll pick you up.
John Goodman's name is Dick Nolan.
All right. Sorry, what was my character's name again? I'm Ben Stiller.
It's a paranormal. You're Ben Stiller. Your character's name is Joshua Gobble.
Okay.
And I
Joshua
am
Gobble and Dick Nolan.
I'm Forrest Olsen. And
Alright.
it is a paranormal type deal. Ooh, I'm a ghost. Oh wow.
Ready?
And your name is Forrest.
My name's Forrest.
Okay.
That's my
That's
name.
where I was born, you know.
Dick.
Oh, wow.
Dick Nolan.
Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
This fall, the scariest movie you've ever seen in your life.
Forrest, I'm just a little bit scared, you know.
Don't worry about it, man. Oh wow. Just,
Why are there ghosts in my house?
did you hear that? Oh wow, that sounded like a ghost. Oh wow.
Ben Stiller,
There's a ghost in that. I don't know.
Owen Wilson,
Wow.
and John Goodman
We have to find these ghosts. We have to stop them.
in paranormal film.
I'm Forrest. I'm Forrest.
This is a paranormal film, and we have to stop these. And we have to stop these ghosts. I can't do a John Goodman impression.
Also, my Ben Stiller is nothing. Sorry.
10 seconds.
Oh my god, we're going to number 10. I guess it's Cloverfield Lane.
Kill the ghosts!
Whoa.
Well, it's a
That's
film.
time.
It's a film.
Good shot.
I thought you were going to go with like this fall the forest will fall.
I don't know.
I love that. Paranormal film.
Well, that was terrible.
That was good.
This was a success.
Yeah.
It was fun. We can think of different games.
Sure.
I am the one.
Is that it? Should we leave it there for today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we need an outro though.
So thank you,
we'll just do the
everyone.
same, yeah. Thanks for listening to this fucking mess of a show. That's why I like this show, though. It's a mess, but it's a fun mess.
It is a very fun mess.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun for us. We hope.
Yeah, we have fun
in
doing it.
Yeah.
This is going to be the hardest one you've had to edit yet.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be alright.
To be fair, this started off so professional, and I was like, Nathan's not going to need to do much editing. The second half of this is just, my God.
Yeah, it is what it is. Anyway,
Let's improvise an outro, guys.
okay, here we go.
Thank you for listening to Your Opinion Sucks. I'm joined by Nathan, Harry, Garrett, and sometimes Kai.
And also Tom, occasionally.
But I'm not currently joined by him.
I'll be here more regularly now.
And that's cut.
And all that's cut. Okay.
In
yeah,
short,
let's-
guys,
Let's go.
Take it away.
Go, say your piece.
in short, how
Oh, fuck off.
wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to Your Opinion Sucks. We record every Wednesday. We put it up around the weekend time.
Every Saturday.
Every
so-
Saturday it comes
yeah,
up. Okay.
So, I mean, yeah. Harry, what did you want to say?
Exactly what Garrett just
Okay,
said.
cool. Thank you for
Fuck
listening.
this, I'm off.
You can find me at Nathan Bauer _ on Twitter.
You can find me at Laurence High, high as in high and C as in the 7 C's. Cool, bye.
You can find me at official MC Pedro on Twitter if you really want to. I don't really care.
You can find me at official MC Hammer on Twitter if you want to. I don't really care.
That's not true.
Find me at Kai_M_Young on Twitter.
Is there anything else you want to quickly plug?
Yes, I actually... Oh, fuck, sorry, I peaked so hard. I would like to plug, I am going to be starting some degree of mini video essay type videos. There won't be anything up for a while, because I'm perfecting shit. But yeah, more on that next episode, everyone.
What's the name of it?
I haven't actually officially decided that yet,
Okay.
so don't worry about that.
Streamline?
Yeah, I'll plug Streamline, go for it. Nathan helped us out on the crew of a short film that I'm making, as well as Garrett, who is acting in it. That will be coming out very, very shortly. A teaser will be posted on Friday, and Harry is eating popcorn. So, yeah.
No, I'm not.
Cool.
Can I do a quick plug?
Yeah, of course. No,
In case you couldn't recognise that sound, Garrett pulled a plug out of the mains.
and plugged it back in.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening as Harry eats popcorn into the microphone. Okay, we'll see you next week, guys. Bye.
See you later.
Bye.
Bow, ba-dum, bow, bow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.